3, 2, 1. No, just kidding. Cool. Mic check. Mic check. Mic
Hello.
check.
Hello.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, I can hear myself pretty good. Okay, well, I gotta take my earphone out.
So we ran into
Strange.
some technical difficulties, everybody. So bear with us. We're gonna give some people some time to join us.
All right, so just waiting for some viewers up in here.
Hello, guys.
Oh, we got 3 viewers. So I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. So tonight I'll be your guys' co-host along with, he'll introduce himself, but hello everyone, I'm wearing a mask. I am a little sick. Just want to be conscious of my coworkers and the community I'm surrounded by. I just want to make sure no one else hopefully gets sick. So, but don't worry, I'm here today. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. How Madakia, Chante Washte, Ape Chuzapi. Dakota Ian Abdo Dona Imakiapido, Washichu Ian Jonathan Bielman. Me, turn me up. Speak up. Speak up. Oh, my fault. People are telling, my crew's telling me to speak. Well, long story short, hello everyone. My name is Jonathan Bielman. I'm the Prevention Activities Coordinator and the Fitness and Nutrition Program Manager. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're going to be starting this awesome family fun night here pretty soon, but go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name's Hoksichilo Chante Mayuha, or most know me by Sunny. My position here at the Clan program is the technology assistant / data manager. I'm kind of the lead of the Clan Talk youth program, alongside my wonderful coworkers, and we have a good time doing that program. So if you guys are, if you do have a minute to kill, I could promote my program. So the program I teach is a youth program for between the ages of 12 and 18. We offer this program to strictly right now the Boys and Girls Club of the Minneapolis American Indian Center. So if you guys do feel interested in having your youth learn how to speak the language and learn how to make media projects surrounding the language, you can feel free to get them enrolled into the Boys and Girls Club, and then we'll offer our youth program to them as well. So we're just going to give a couple more minutes, everybody. We kind of started the live a little behind, so give some people some time to show up and be available.
Don't worry, check the audio, Jen. We sound pretty good. And actually, I sound super loud, so I should not speak up because I have it right on my face.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
Oh yeah. Hey, Linda, what's up? Oh, question. Sign in. People
yes.
sign in. Make sure you guys sign in. Again, getting this data for everyone signing in helps our program, helps us keep these family fun nights happening, keeps drum and dances. Every programming that we do here, Clan, Fan, Family Services, we appreciate everyone's sign-ins. We're posting the link in the chat right now, but make sure you guys sign in. We'll be doing a raffle tonight at the end of the night. We're doing 4 total raffles. We're doing 2 virtual raffles and 2 in-person pickup raffles, so people get the chance to pick up that are in the Twin Cities. And then if you're watching from out of state, or if you're watching from Canada, if you're watching from anywhere really, we can we'll send you an e-gift card. So make sure you guys tune in, sign in. How do you sign in? We just posted the link in the chat, so please click the link in the chat, sign in your whole family. Everyone who's participating tonight. We're going to wait here for a little bit. We're actually going to go over the agenda of what's happening this evening. And again, thank you all for tuning in. My name is Jonathan Bielman. This is Sonny Metcalf. We'll be your host tonight. Just kind of welcoming host, because then there's other people that are going to trickle in here. You're going to see the rest of our staff, and they're all amazing. So you get to see everyone.
How and where do I do that? So in the chat, if you can see it, we have shared the Google form where you can put in all your family members. We have a couple submissions already, so thank you for that. So yeah, if there's any other questions, Denise, if you're having a hard time, just feel free to throw it in the chat. Or if anyone else is having any trouble signing in.
Well, if you guys have any questions about our programming, about Cultural Language Arts Network, about fitness and nutrition, feel free to leave some comments down below. we really appreciate all you guys for tuning in tonight. And then let's go over the agenda, Sonny.
Oh, cool. So on our agenda, we were supposed to start at 5 o'clock. Sorry about that. We started about like 5:08. So for the first 15 minutes, we're just going to let people join in, sign in, get acclimated, and get to know who we are. And after that, it's supposed to be at 5:15, but we're going to show the food demo. I know that some people were able to get the first 25 registered on our social media. If you were the first 25, congrats to you, because I know that those things were kind of going like hotcakes there for a minute. So we're just going to show the food demo done by Fox from Gadding's Cafe. He made a wonderful meal and he shared it with the community. It's the winter vegetable soup, and we'll show that in here a little bit here. And then we'll also open the floor for any questions that you guys may have, or anything that just in regards of the food demo. There'll be time for that as well.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the programming, again, feel free to leave them in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Clan's Facebook, Cultural Language Arts Network, or even the Minneapolis American Indian Center's Facebook. So leave the comments down below. Right now, I can see we have 16 viewers, so again, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you guys sign in. We only have a couple sign-ins right now, but when you sign in, you get entered into our raffle. Sorry, not raffle. It's our No. What is it? Is it giveaway?
Prizes through Picker Wheel.
Prizes through Picker Wheel. We'll be doing a picker wheel at the end of the night, so make sure you guys sign in.
Yep, you have the chance to win a gift card. Yeah, through the Picker Wheel. So I'll move on along on the agenda. So after the food demo and the Q&A, we're going to go into our art activity, which will be the penguins, as well as the little cute outfits that come with the penguins. We have some separate people besides us that will be leading that, so you don't have to see us all night. And there will be Q&A if necessary, of course. So if you guys want to... Also, on our Facebook, we have added all the materials that you might need for this family fun night. I don't know, if you have a printer at home and you want to make a penguin right along with us, you can. It's offered on our Facebook. Feel free to hop over there if you need to and get all the materials that you would like. After that, we're going to have the language, Dakota and Ojibwe puppet show, and they're going to teach you guys how to introduce yourself through the language. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Like I said, all the materials is on our Facebook page. You can hop over there and just see everything that you might need. Okay, Deanna Bullchild's having a hard time signing in. Okay, let's see.
Well, he's figuring that out. Thank you, Jolene Jones, for tuning in. Hey, how you doing? Hannah Cross, thank you for signing in. And again, these sign-ins help our program, help our data, help us keep these events happening, and always keep them happening. And then I do want to read a statement from the Indian Center real quick. So we are open today. Well, we were open earlier today. Give me 1 second. I just want to pull it up. Sorry for the awkward pause. But, okay. The Minneapolis American Indian Center supports the national strike and economic boycott taking place on Friday, so today, to demand an end to ICE activity in our city and across Turtle Island. We stand in solidarity with the participating individuals, businesses, and organizations. The center will remain open today to provide a safe space for our relatives, people, and are invited to visit the center for community and other resources. We are stronger together. So again, we are open today. We have a screen printing event going on from 2 to 6:30. We had a community prayer circle happening at noon. It's over, but it was really amazing. It was really a good time to get healing done, especially for our community members that are having a hard time. So I really appreciate everyone that joined that and showed up for support for that. And there is a screen printing going on right now. And then again, you have to be present in the live stream to win the raffle. Well, if you call your name, you have to comment down below at the end of the night, so you can't. And hold up 1 second. But yeah, so you got to be here at the end of the night, and you be present to win in the live stream.
So we have about 6 submissions on the sign-in. Is anyone else having a hard time? I think that we have the link a couple times in the chat. Slowly getting through our sign-ins.
Uh-oh. I think the broadcast dropped. Nope, we're good. Never mind. What time is it? It's 5:17. Okay. Well. Uh-oh. I don't know why my Facebook is saying our video ended. Maybe did the stream end? No. We'll figure it out. Never mind. We're good.
It's not clicking.
It won't click.
Okay. Are you able to like? Are you able to copy somebody's comment and then just put it into your URL? Copy and paste style.
Well, I'll try on my phone real quick. Well, how's everyone doing? Feel free to ask away.
There you go,
questions.
Rolanda. You figured it out. Good.
Oh, good.
Is anyone else having a hard time? We're just making sure that people get signed in. Give you guys time for that so you guys can be fully immersed into the next event. Our next event here in a little bit is going to be the food demo with Fox from Gatherings Cafe, and we have a video that we can share with you guys of him making the meal.
Are we still live?
It says that with Facebook we're having a hard time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're still on the centers? All right, guys, if you're tuning in from Cultural Language Arts Network's Facebook, I think it dropped, but the Minneapolis American Indian Center's Facebook is still up and going, so please tune in on the Indian Center's Facebook. And then again on our YouTube, too, so check out our YouTube, Cultural Language Arts Network.
Okay. We got a good amount of seconds now. It matches the number there.
Okay. Should we,
Maybe one more minute.
Ooh, should we go over what's in the meal kits? Sigwan, question, can you grab a meal kit real quick? Sorry guys, we're gonna show everyone what's in the meal kits before we even start the food demo so you kind of get an idea of what you got. And if you're at home and you want to cook this meal, you kind of get a good idea of what you need to use to make this meal. So our helper, Sigwan Rendon's coming by with the meal kit. And Sonny Metcalf, he'll best explain everything that's in there.
All right, so if you were the first 25 that were fortunately enough to register, you received one of these meal kits. So we have a good couple portions of kale, one good head of cabbage. Am I taking all this out?
Go ahead.
All right, we got a good old baggie of carrots, celery, and garlic. One cup of rice, 1 carton of vegetable stock, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 can of black beans, and then 1 small can of tomato paste. And then we got 2 onions. So that is for the food demo portion of the meal kit. But we also have some paperwork that we can share with you guys. There's the recipes, the instructions, the language that goes with you probably can't see this, but the language that goes with the activity later with our puppets, and then the Build the Penguin little, I don't know, cutouts.
And again, if you're at home and you want to get any of this stuff, it's all on our Facebook. We did upload PDFs of the penguins, the language that we used tonight. The ingredients list has been posted, right, Sonny?
Yes.
Yep, so the ingredients list has been posted. So if you weren't able to get any of this and you don't live in Minnesota to pick any of this up, and you're tuning in from, say, Canada or wherever you could be tuning in from, you can go and shopping and you can make this meal at home and still participate. So today, I encourage everyone to at least try to cook this meal. It's pretty awesome, and try to learn some language. Try to make this cool, family-friendly art activity. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here today. And again, I think we're still figuring out how to show the food demo, but hey, if you guys, oh, you ready? Okay, never mind, we're ready. If you want to go into the food demo, Mei Mei. And again, big shout out to Mei.
Do we shut our mics off? Okay.
Do what's called a chiffonade. So you're going to cut it at a slight angle. Hi, my name is Fox with Gatherings Cafe, and today we're making a winter vegetable soup. So first we're going to start with cutting our vegetables, like our cabbage, and you're going to want to take the core out. And now we're going to want to clean the kale. I've already washed my kale, but you're going to want to make sure to wash your kale when you get it from the grocery store. And then you're just going to grab it by the top of the stem, and you're just going to start to peel it and peel it right off. And make sure to slice it down the middle, and then you're going to do what's called a chiffonade. So you're going to cut it at a slight angle and just make nice thin ribbons. Then take your 2 medium-sized carrots, and you're going to need a peeler, and you're going to want to peel off the skins. Then you're going to want to slice right down the middle of the carrot. And then down the center again. And now you're going to slice the carrots into nice little 1/2-inch cubes. Then take your celery, make sure you wash all of your vegetables as well, so the celery with the same. You're going to want to take the celery stalk and slice straight down the center of each one. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to want to cut them into nice little 1/2-inch sized pieces. And then make sure you're not cutting the white part, because that's just going to make your food bitter. You don't want to eat that. Now the onion. And when you're dicing an onion, it's important to make sure that you keep the root of it on, because that's what holds the onion together when you're dicing it. So once you cut it in half, you're going to want to peel the top layer off. And now we're going to make 2 horizontal cuts on each half of the bulb. And now we're going to cut straight down into the onion in even increments. All right, next we're going to mince our garlic. We're going to start cooking our vegetables. You're going to want to start to preheat your saucepans or your pots. One is going to be for the brown rice that we're going to add to the soup later, and then the other one, we're going to start cooking our veggies. So we're going to add half a cup of olive oil, and now we're going to add our vegetables. Mix it around a little, make sure everything gets coated with the olive oil. And now in our other pot, we're going to add just a tiny bit to cover the bottom. And you're going to want about a cup of brown rice. You're going to want to rinse it off in a strainer to get rid of all the starches, because otherwise it'll start to clump together in the soup, and you don't want that. So then we're going to add it to our pan. Stir it around a little bit so it starts to toast. And I'm going to add 4 cups of liquid. I'm going to do 2 cups stock and 2 cups water. You can do all stock or you can do all water. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. And then you're going to take a teaspoon of salt and sprinkle that in with your rice. Give it a slight stir, and then you're just going to want to let that simmer. And so with our veggies, we're going to be cooking them for roughly 20 to 30 minutes. You're going to want to let the vegetables start to caramelize, and you'll start to see browning at the bottom of the pan. And that is good, but you want to be careful not to burn it. So you don't want it to turn black, but you just want everything to start to brown. All right, so once the vegetables begin to brown at the bottom of the pan and your onions are starting to become translucent, after about 20-ish minutes, we're going to want to add 2 teaspoons of salt, and we're going to add our garlic. And then you're just going to want to stir, mix all that stuff together. And you're only going to want to cook the garlic for about 2 to 3 minutes because you don't want it to start to burn. Now we're going to add our tomatoes. And then you're going to want to let that sit and cook for a little bit longer until the tomatoes start to break down. You can use canned tomatoes if you want. If you don't have a super sharp knife, I'm going to use fresh. And I'm also going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste. And then just mix all of that in together. Also, if you wanted to add a protein, now would be the time when you would want to add in either a stew meat or ground beef. This would be the perfect time to add that. And then, of course, when adding your protein, you're going to want to add more salt. And I recommend that you just taste what you're making and salt it as needed. Once those tomatoes have sort of started to break down, as you can see, we're going to add our cabbage, but be sure to save about a cup of your cabbage. And we're also going to add our kale. And as you can see, now the kale is starting to shrink in size, and so is the cabbage. Working on our rice, make sure it's starting to get nice and soft. And now I'm going to add our black beans. And now I'm going to add our vegetable stock. And then we're just going to let our soup simmer for a while and wait until our brown rice is done. And once our brown rice is nice and soft, we're just going to add all of that into our soup. And you're good to go.
Oh, hello.
Do I need to also?
Yeah, the camera went off. Hello, hello, hello. Hello out there. Can y'all hear us? Just a little quick sound check. Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. Can somebody check in the chat for me? Someone drop a, yeah, I can hear you in the chat. Sound check, sound check. Cool, all right, we sound all good. I hope you guys enjoyed that video there. That was done by Fox from Gatherings Cafe. If you want to introduce yourself, go right ahead.
Hi, I'm Fox. I work at the cafe.
Cool, awesome. Right now we're just going to open the floor up for any questions or that you guys may have for Fox while he's still here. Anything that just pertains to the food demo or anything, yeah, or any Gatherings Cafe questions. The time is now. Do it for a couple minutes and then we're going to move on to the next activity. Hello. Hi, Noel. How's it going? Oh yeah, I do apologize. The Cultural Language Arts Network Facebook Live feed did cut out. I don't know what happened with it, but we are slowly working it out. Right now we are only live on the Minneapolis American Indian Center's live, and as well as the YouTube for the Cultural Language Arts Network. So if you guys are still hanging out with us, I do appreciate you guys for persevering with us and still making it happen. So you guys still do have the chance to please sign in into this event, our Family Fun Night. It does help us in our program. Thank you for that. It helps our program get funding. It shows the results, and it just, makes the whole program in the Indian Center a whole lot better just by signing in. And we will be doing a prizes via picker wheel at about 7:30. So you guys do got to hang out until about 7:30.
Glad to hear you like the soup, Hannah.
Did you put any protein inside your soup, Hannah?
Yeah, did you end up adding any meat to it at all?
Can you move the cursor for me? Thank you. I'm gonna answer that one.
Yeah, I would, personally, I would add chicken to it. Like get a rotisserie chicken and just shred it up.
Ooh, cooking it right now. Awesome.
Nice.
A 10-minute soup. Just kidding. Alrighty.
Ooh, venison is very good stew meat as well.
You made the dip with chips too. Kids loved it. Oh wow, that's really cool. You made the pistu.
Nice.
If you weren't able to get a meal kit, there was kind of like an area where I kind of felt like no one has a blender at home, so I just kind of cut the pistu out. But if you got a meal kit, you got that recipe and you got the ingredients that go into it. So if you were able to try it, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I also, when making it, it's easier to use a food processor, but I know most people don't have that, so that's why I use the blender. If you have a mortar and pestle, or if you just use a knife and finely chop everything and like really start to macerate it into a paste that'll work the same way.
I'm going to give you guys about another 2 more minutes just to see if there's any questions or any comments. You guys can drop in the comments if you guys really like the soup. Feel free. But in a minute here, we're going to move on to our art activity with the penguins. And then, like I was saying earlier, all the materials that are pertaining to the Family Fun Night are all in our on our Facebook page, where we have the art activity, the recipe card, the instructions for the recipe for the winter wellness, the winter vegetable soup. Yeah, so everything's all available for you guys to follow along if you want to. It's all on our Facebook page at the Cultural Language Arts Network. And if we don't have any more questions, I feel like we can move on. But please do keep signing in, guys. We do have the link in our comment section, so you might have to scroll up a little bit. Okay. Yep. All right, so we're going to move over here now while we get the art activity set up, so just be patient with us for 1 minute, guys. This is a good time for you guys to sign in on our comment section. We have the link already in there for you guys. You're in Wisconsin. Okay. We do have 2 options. We have an e-gift card for the people that do live out of Minnesota. We're only doing the e-gift card to people that are in the United States, but we do have an e-gift card, Ruth. So it's still there if you want it. So just comment again if you do want to keep a gift card. Just let me know. But we do have 2 e-gift cards, and then we have 2 physical gift cards that people have to come pick up themselves. So just stay in that now, guys. So 2 e-gift cards if you guys live outside Minnesota, and then 2 physical. All right. So you guys gonna have to hang out with us until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So bear with us. Alrighty. So we're gonna move on here in a minute while we get the next scene ready for us. Yep. You're live. Thank you.
For me, guys, let me know if they can hear me. If they can comment, they can hear me. So, is it a yes? Can anyone see if they can hear me? They can hear me? Good. All right, so brief interruption. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys sign in. Real quick, I just want to talk about the FAN program. So I am the new Fitness and Nutrition Program Manager. I got this cool jacket. So if you guys like FAN, please, 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 we're open the fitness center February 4th. Wednesday next week. Check out our new fitness center. We will be doing a fitness center tour here pretty soon. We're going to go do the art first, but bear with me. We're going to do a whole fitness center tour. And again, if you see me wearing a mask, I'm a little sick. I just want to be conscious of my community members and my coworkers that I work with, so I don't want to get them sick. But pretty soon here we'll be going to the art. And again, I am the new FAN manager, and I appreciate every single one of you guys here today. And if you guys know me for a long time, I've been the host of drum and dance. I do a lot of powwow planning, family fun nights, a lot of behind the scenes work. So again, I appreciate all you guys. If you guys have any questions for me, I'll answer them later in the night. But if you have any questions, drop them down below. If you have any questions about FAN, the fitness center, anything at all, or just comment down below. I'll answer them. And I think they might be ready. Are they ready? I think they're ready. But thank you guys up, and make sure you guys sign in.
Hello. Hold on, I'm figuring this out. Alright, you guys. So on our Facebook page, we said for our art activity, we're going to be doing native penguins, our native penguin puppets. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We posted a link to the PDF for these puppets. I got an inspiration off of Pinterest, and so that's where I got the idea on how to do these. But what I did with the design, because it was normally just like a normal penguin with like a winter hat and some winter gloves, but what I decided to do was like make a jingle dress, make some moccasins. We also made like a medallion and like a little bandolier bag. And then lastly, it was a vest and a ribbon skirt and some moccasins. So you can do, there's some designs on it, but you can color it however you want. And this was also inspired by our paper doll puppets that we did at a previous Family Fun Night that Sydney did. And that was super cool, super awesome. Oh yeah, also we should introduce ourselves. I just went right into it. So Buju, Nandinoe Maganitug, Misko, Gimiwan, Indigenous Cause, Makwa, and Dodame, Waswaganing, and Dunjaba. Hi, my name is Misko. I'm Bird Clan from Lake Flambeau. I work in the clan program, and I work with the youth, teaching them language and how to use it in various forms of media. And so, I don't know, it's super fun to do the art project tonight. And here with me is...
Hi, I'm Sydney Akenge. I'm actually with Gatherings Cafe, but you've probably seen me at other family fun nights. I like to help clan with their art kind of activities. I used to work at Two Rivers Gallery. People see me there before as well, but now I'm full-time with Gatherings Cafe, and I just like to do art, so I'm glad Misko invited me on.
Yeah, and so again, what you'll need today is to maybe download and print that PDF of the penguin and the various regalia or just articles of clothing that you can color out. What you're going to do is color it. So today we have some markers, and then once you color it, you're going to want to cut it out, and then you're going to glue it all together. And we have the stick glue here with us. So yeah.
So we're just gonna kind of do a color along for a little bit. If anyone's printed out already, we got a head start, or at least I did, kind of starting with a little self-portrait going on. You can't tell because I'm wearing bandana, but I do have kind of like a purple pink hair going on right now. So that's where my inspiration came from. You guys can do a self-portrait. You can make a family member if you want. Inspiration, it is a puppet, so you can make them do kind of cool little tricks too.
And then again, so I'm just going to kind of explain the different parts of what it is. And so this is the head, these are the two arms, this is the nose, this is the toes, and this is the body. And so we're going to have another camera come over here and just kind of watch us as we color. And then again, like Sydney said, it's a color along, so feel free to color with us as we do this art project. So fun.
Chat it up, ask questions still.
Heck yeah.
Misko is a dancer. This is your opportunity. Get the scoop.
Yes.
Get the scoop on her.
And then if you can see on here, I have like some designs, a little bit of geometrics, a little bit of florals. So yeah.
Words from the artist.
So I don't know, I guess I'll talk about maybe when I design my stuff, or maybe a little bit on how I became an artist. I don't know, I've always been an artist since I was super young, but when I was a teenager is when I started to learn how to dance. And so when I learned how to dance, you know, getting regalia or acquiring regalia is kind of expensive. And as like a 16 or 17-year-old who wasn't working, I could not afford to purchase dance regalia. And so there was a program in school called Braided Journeys, and they taught me how to make regalia. And from there, I took a sewing class for like my home ec class, and that's how I learned how to sew. And then I don't know, I guess through like going to powwows and like looking at other people's art, I've taught myself how to come up with like floral designs and other designs that I am drawn to and sometimes feel like represent me. And so a lot of times in my work, you'll see like dragonflies. I really love dragonflies. In my florals that I do today, there's no dragonflies in these designs, but who knows, I might draw a dragonfly with my markers. And again, you can like just draw whatever you want on this. Yeah. And I always say, or everyone always says that your regalia is kind of like a representation of like yourself. And so, I don't know, just whenever you're making art, I see it as a form of self-expression. And especially like in my regalia, I try to like show who I am. I'm both Dakota and Ojibwe, and so I try to incorporate different designs. And again, no one taught me how to make art or like traditional art. I've learned from a lot of people, but then again, at the end of the day, it's like if you want to learn how to do something, you go out and seek it, and you seek that knowledge. I've had friends who've taught me a lot about dancing. and a lot about like regalia and stuff. So I don't know, that's kind of like my journey as an artist and how I come up with these designs. Yeah.
And you do a lot of digital art now, right?
Yep, I do a lot of digital art. And again, a lot of my digital art is just inspired by like my regalia and stuff. And so even on our flyers that I make for Cultural Language Arts Network, it's actually a design I took from a shawl I was making, and then I just turned my applique into digital art. And then we use it on like a lot of our posts and a lot of our flyers and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Nice. When did you start doing digital art, and what was the like transition from traditional art? I'm turning this into a Q&A. Listen, I'm getting the scope on Misko, guys. Don't even worry.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't even know when. I remember. I think when I went to college, that's when I think I was like an RA, so I had to do like our flyers and stuff. That's where I was like, oh, like cool. I can make art digitally, just making flyers. And then I got an iPad, and then I don't know. I feel like I was just seeing. I'm like so inspired by other artists and like in the Twin Cities and like out of the Twin Cities. And again, whenever I go to powwows, whenever I go anywhere, I always see other people's art, and I'm always so inspired. And I think just like as art became like more digital, I was just like, you know what? That's something that I can do, and it was like super accessible. Like they have apps on your phone that you can draw on, and I think that's where I started. And then I got an iPad, and I started drawing on there. And I don't know, it's just fun. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's a really accessible media. Like you said, there's a lot of good apps out there.
Yeah.
If you're interested in getting into art, I feel like everyone's got a phone. There's even like the Notes app. You can low-key draw on that, guys. Check it out. And there's a bunch of like really good free ones. I know Misko and I both use like a paid-for app called Procreate to do a lot of digital art.
Yeah.
That is an iOS exclusive app though, which is a little bummer. But it's got like a lot of really cool tools that honestly Microsoft Paint added to. So like check out Microsoft Paint if you haven't lately.
Yeah. What else? How did you get into art, Sydney?
I also have been doing art for a very long time. I am from a little town called Flandreau, little reservation called Flandreau, South Dakota. And I actually went to a school off the res that was even smaller. And we had truly just an art teacher that was like super, super inspiring. Really believed in like all of us that we could like all be artists. And through her, I went to a summer art institute out of Vermillion at the University of South Dakota. It was the Oscar House Summer Art Institute for Indigenous Youth. And I really found that was when I was like, I'm going to go to school for this. So I went to school for art in the cities, actually, and then kind of took off from there. It isn't like my primary as much as it used to be, but it's still something I keep with me. I like to think that I go at most things in life from an artistic perspective, especially growing up culturally. My aunties were all artists, my mom's an artist, and just seeing, the different patterns and colors growing up, I think that was where a lot of my inspiration comes from. I love storytelling. I feel like that's also where a lot of my inspiration comes from. I love like the art form of art as a universal language. So
that's so cool. Yeah.
Which is why I think I'm defaulting to a self-portrait.
I love it. For mine, I was like, what three colors go together? So then I'm doing turquoise and then the fire colors. That's where I went. And I was like, I don't know, I just did a boring gray penguin just so that my regalia pops.
Gray penguin. We're in Minnesota. It's gray duck here, right?
Heck yeah.
Gray penguin.
And then I think on a comment someone said, you also help with the youth learn how to do digital art with language through Clan Talk. Is that correct? Yes, I do that. And so actually we're going to be starting up another session coming up here in a few weeks at the Boys and Girls Club here at the Minneapolis American Indian Center. And so I'm not sure how they're doing registration, but if you want to follow the Boys and Girls Club of the MAIC, Minneapolis American Indian Center, I'm sure they'll post when they're doing registration. And it's pretty fun. We teach the youth Dakota and Ojibwe language, and then how to use it through digital art, music and videos, and even what we're doing right now, this is a form of digital art because I drew it on an iPad and then I printed it, and then now it's something that I can color in real life, and I don't know, it's really cool. Like this is like, my job is something that's like super right up my alley. I really love what I'm doing, and I believe that the youth are the future, and that they're the next ones to carry on our teachings. And so I'm just grateful that I'm able to share what I know with the youth. Super fun.
Cheryl's flying me in her penguin done by our one and only Cheryl Sokola. This is the cutest I think I've ever seen. Someone make a jingle dress that looks like this.
For real. And again,
Free inspiration.
Yeah, this is another way, like, so how I make all of my regalia is I draw it first before I create it. And so even doing something like this where I'm just getting in a flow state and just letting my creative mind take over, this is how I come up with all of my ideas and how to make my regalia. Super cool. Yeah, so once we're done coloring, we're gonna show you guys how to assemble it. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a slow colorer.
I'm about there, so I'll show you. And then we also have Cheryl's to cut out too, so that works perfect.
And then what's super cool is that we're gonna use these puppet penguins that we're making in our next language activity. And yeah, this is like another way how to incorporate art with language, and then all of this is like including your culture in your daily activities. Super fun. Thank you, Melissa. I know. Does anyone else have any other questions about art?
What colors is everyone using? I would love to know. I need inspiration.
If anyone printed this at home, could you comment it actually when you're done? I'd love to see your guys' iterations of the colorings of this. So cool. Usually I'm a yapper and I can talk a lot.
I know, me too, and I was trying. I was like, do I need to be yapping here?
I know, but then sometimes when I'm coloring, I get so like into it. I don't know. I love art.
Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
So are you starting the cutting out process?
I'm gonna start the cutting out. If anyone else is there with me, once again, I had a head start though, so don't even worry about it.
So if you want to add a photo in the chat, just go to your camera, take a picture, and then I'm sure you can come back and then hopefully add a picture. I'm not sure. Maybe since we're live, it's a little different, but even when we're done with the live, if you want to comment your picture, I still would love to see your guys' work.
Also, if you post it and tag us, we would maybe see it and share some.
Yeah.
That would be very cool.
So cool.
This is where cutting, I have to be a little bit focused. Get help if you also need to be focused.
And then
We practice safety.
on here, there's also the lines to show you where to cut out. So cool.
I feel like I finished really fast because I'm going for more of a Donald Duck situation, which is shirt, no pants.
Oh yeah.
So, feels a little cheaty, but you know.
Mine's just wearing a medallion and moccasins. no other clothes.
Pretty stylish.
Heck yeah. I'm a penguin. Okay. And
Also, if you
then-
name your penguins, guys, you gotta tell me that name.
Yes.
I get really tired after, someone said I get really tired after I'm done coloring or doing any kind of art project. I feel that. For a long time, I feel like I had like a weird artist prejudice against like coloring books.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I can just draw that. But then, you know what, guys? It's a great meditation practice. Like, we need to quiet our minds a little bit, and this is a great way to do it.
I know. And that's another reason why I love doing art and like creating, because I don't know, I hit a flow state when I'm like in the middle of doing it, and then I don't even realize how much time has passed. I get so into it and so creative. I just love it.
It's actually, this is like, don't tell my boss, but like when I used to like color on my breaks, went a little over a couple times. But everyone chill out.
But you know what?
They don't tell on me, it's fine.
Yeah. And again, it's just a way to kind of like de-stress. So if you're having a lot of anxiety, I'd say doing art and creating stuff is a good way to get your feelings out and to, again, it's a form of self-expression. So if you just want to color, if you want to bead, if you want to, I picked up crocheting. Crocheting's pretty fun. Making regalia, like sewing, doing any kind of art really just helps me get my mind off of maybe things that I am having anxieties about. And then, I don't know. Another thing too is I love when I make wearables, so like regalia or earrings or stuff like that. I love seeing other people wearing my art because it's like, you know what, I put a lot of love, a lot of attention to detail into that piece, and then they're wearing it, and I don't know, it makes me feel super proud of my art.
And like I said, I like to practice art as like a universal language. So like, even if you like, can't express what you're feeling, you have a lot of things building up, you don't, have like kind of the space or like a way to say something about it. I think art's like a great way to get all of that out. It's a great way to just kind of, really center yourself. I think it's one of the best ways to stay connected to culture personally. Especially us being like modern people out in the world, it's really easy to kind of forget all the stuff you carry with you every day, and art's a great way to kind of dive deep into that. Or you know what, doodle. I love a doodle.
I love a good doodle.
I love a doodle, on the side of work notes even. You're in school, doodle on the side of your notes.
Yeah, actually that's one way I learned or practiced how to make Ojibwe florals, is like when I was in class, like the whole side of my math problems would just be flowers or different ways on like practicing geometrics or practicing florals.
I feel like mine was definitely a lot of like SpongeBob.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
A lot of little cartoons.
Yeah. So yeah.
And also, I will say, as like a former like teacher, I used to help teach art, like elementary art, and then later on college philosophy. All doodles from all ages were welcome. Your teacher will think it's super cute. And if your teacher's like me, they'll write a little note on it.
Aww.
Denise, thank you.
Thanks, Denise. If anyone's watching, do you want to comment your favorite medium of art? Whether that be crocheting, sewing, beading, coloring, painting.
We're a creative people. I know you guys are out there.
Actually, what's really cool is that I'm painting a mural in the fitness center, and so the fitness center is going to open up pretty soon in the next couple weeks. And so, I don't know, if you want to come see a pretty cool piece of art with the gym equipment, I'm going to have a mural in there, and it's going to be really cool.
And guys, there is a sewing circle every Thursday.
Yes.
If you want to come do art in community, hit up Miko. Check him out.
And I know, it was really cool to see that it was like, what was it, a regalia repair?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
cool.
Because that is so important, guys. Know how to store your regalia.
And actually, like, seeing that made me, like, look at my regalia and be like, you know what? I need to fix it up.
Oh my gosh, Charlie was just blaming me for the way I store my earrings.
Yeah.
I think it's genius though, guys. Let me know. I have a little frame with chicken wire. I hang all my earrings from it, and I think that
That's so cool.
was engineering.
I was gonna make, like, a crochet, like, square and hang it up and just hang my earrings on the...
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Wait, like a little grandma square?
Yeah, like a little granny square or something and put it on my
Cute.
wall. But
I love that.
I have too many work in progress right now.
Oh my gosh, me too. Guys, again, the artists, drop how many ongoing projects you got in the chat right now. I know it's at least 3 average. I know I have a pair of earrings that have been sitting on my bedside table
Yeah.
for a month.
For real.
And they're almost done, is the crazy part.
Oh, we have a lot of comments. 2D drawing, and my daughter crochets. I love that.
I love the youth getting into like what we consider like older art forms, like like knitting, crocheting.
Yeah. Let's see, what else did they say?
Makeup art. Makeup is art.
Thank you for sharing about yourselves. Learned a few new things about you both. Love the girls beading necklaces and makeup. Beading and sewing. I love putting fabric together for quills, playing with the colors. I like coloring, trying to draw things, but I'm really bad. What? Just do it a lot, and then eventually you'll develop your style. And I can make earrings, and I wanted to learn how to crochet. Once I made a baby star quilt. See, that's one thing. I know how to sew, but making a star quilt is like, I would be in
Daunting.
I'd be in heaven if I knew how to do that. I'm too scared to do it though. Devin photo community clothespin with the lights. That's so cool. All right, so
Oh wait, lighting up your own is such a good idea.
I think I'm done. I colored the feet, even though I made moccasins, so I'm not gonna use my feet.
I did the same thing.
Okay,
But you know, it's a thought that counts.
it's a thought that counts. Yes. All right, so now I'm gonna start
Gluing.
assembling. Let me clean up my area.
I'm also gonna assemble and maybe also cut out Cheryl's because I think it's very cute and I want
So this
it's
is
time
what,
in the light.
these are all the pieces. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Should I try to do it upside down? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna start with the face. So the face has a nose. Which way does the nose go?
I also started with the nose.
Yay! Okay.
I just feel like the nose is important.
Heck yeah! It's the first layer.
I didn't draw a mouth on mine because I felt like the beak was a nose-mouth combo.
Yes, same. I was gonna draw a mouth.
Wait, I just realized I'm missing all of my piercings. This is not a true self-portrait. Its nose is not pierced.
So
Okay.
here's the head.
There we go.
I like how we
Wait,
have our own
yours
styles.
is so cute.
Yours is cute. I love the lashes. I tried to make mine a little boy one.
See, and then I also went for a vest combo though. Very,
Yeah.
very gender.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay. Someone said beading, 7 ongoing projects.
See, that's
painting a
what I'm
table.
talking about.
Yes.
I know.
Too many projects going on. You know what? I love it though. I feel like I go through phases of like, I really want to sew right now, or I really want to bead. I really want to
Yes.
crochet. Like I get super inspired about something. So like right now I'm making dentalium jewelry.
Ooh.
I was just in a crocheting rut, or a crocheting like habit hole for like a good 7 months, but now I'm getting back to making regalia and stuff because I want to dance. But then I know in a few months I'll probably get out of that and then go back to my other hobbies. It's crazy.
I have to have a few going at once. My fellow neurodivergents will understand. Because if you try to sit down and focus on one, I'm like, I have to have a couple to go to.
Yeah, like I'm beaded out right now. Let me go sew. Okay, my back hurts. Let me go crochet. No.
Also, the thing about sewing, for my sewers, I'm not cutting and sewing in the same day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I should probably, especially a smaller project.
Serious.
But I'm cutting the pattern, and I will see that pattern in a week.
Oh no. I'm gonna glue this
Painting.
on.
Ooh, what kind of painting? Ooh, that is the one thing. So I am mainly a painter. I started with acrylic, and I was so convinced I would never do any other
Really?
medium.
What?
And then one of the courses I took was about botanical art, and it was all about doing scientific kind of illustrations of plants,
Yeah.
which was all in watercolor. And now I'm just a watercolor. I do watercolor and ink
What?
mostly.
That's so cool. Watercolor is something that I can't do. I don't know. It's
That was
daunting
me.
for me. But I feel like once I learn it, then I'll probably be like, you know what? I love this.
Honestly, I fell in love with it because I love the layering aspect of
Yeah.
that watercolor lets you do.
You know what else I really like? I like those alcohol markers where you can layer them and build
I
up the
couldn't
color.
get into them. I really tried.
I like watching not ASMR, but videos about them because it's satisfying to watch. Watch people do it. I can't do it though.
My penguin is going to be kind of flapping, doing a flapping situation.
I do. I should have put construction paper on the back. I don't know.
Honestly, guys, this would be, if you have any popsicle sticks laying around, this would be great to just slap
Oh
a
my
popsicle stick
gosh.
on the
I
back.
should have brought some up here. This is mine.
Stop. Cute. Oh, wait, yours is so matchy.
So cute. Love it. Oh, I like how you put your arm.
It's kind of going in for a hug.
It's like, hey.
Do you want to do one half of Cheryl's?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll
Do you want to do the fun part or the?
I'll cut either one.
Take the
Yeah.
jingle dress. You're the
So
dancer.
cute. So this is Cheryl's design. Super cute.
I know. I love the colors. Yeah, I think I did jingle dress till I was 7 and then never again. So
Aw.
I'm not the dancer here.
You know what? It's never too late to get into it.
True.
Because even
Go to drum and dance, guys.
heck yeah. Oh yeah, we have drum and dance. We've been
welcome.
doing it
Advertisement.
virtual. So good. You're so good. I'm just like, what do we talk about? Man, we have so much we could talk about.
We're yappers. Me
Yeah.
and Nisko certified yappers, guys.
Certified. I went to Yap University actually. No.
PhD. in
PhD.
yapping.
But yeah, we have drum and dance every Wednesday.
Or a straw. A straw is because not everyone has popsicle sticks. But
Oh yeah.
a straw is a great alternative. Also,
That's
you can go pick
smart.
that up from. I'm sure we all got fast food straws lying
You know what?
around.
Reuse.
Reduce, reuse.
Yep. Recycle. So
Added
fun.
construction paper. See, Hannah's on it. That's what we should have done.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mine's all starting to fold. So
If you got
cute,
that ink
though.
money, you can print it on construction paper or some
For
cardstock.
real.
Seven projects. I knew there was someone on my team out there. I said 3, and that was being really facetious. I'm sorry. I fully meant
Try
like
to
a dozen.
downplay it.
I was
Seriously.
I was fully trying to downplay it.
It's bad. So many projects and so many mediums.
Because you have to have one project going in every medium. Obviously.
Of course, yeah.
And with you crocheting, I feel like you have to have at least 5.
I have, and then there's I live in a 1-bedroom apartment with my partner, and there's no space for anything.
Oh, see, listen.
So many art supplies everywhere.
St. Pauler, hey.
So cool.
That's okay. So me and my roommate, 3-bedroom. Thank you. No, just kidding. And the whole 3rd room is just my dog and then art supplies.
Yeah.
It's like her
100%.
kennel and then baskets of fabric.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then again, guys, if anyone's new here, don't forget to sign in. The link is in the description, and I'm sure if you scroll through the comments, it might be in there as well. We will be doing a raffle at the end of the night. I think some digital gift cards and then some gift cards to pick up in person. So don't forget to sign in if you're tuning in just now. We just had the food demo, and then this is the art demo, and then we're gonna go on to the physical, and then what else? Language is right after this, and then the physical activity.
In language, we're going to be utilizing our puppets. So
Yes.
you can also make your own. You follow along with the language activity with your own puppets. And y'all, the prizes are good, so sign in.
She said put glue stick over certain areas, sprinkle glitter before it dries. Period. If I had glitter up here, I would. I love glitter, sparkly stuff. Okay. Should I start gluing?
Yeah, I have the
can
body.
I can glue
have the
the
body
head.
and the head.
Yes.
We didn't get a face on that one.
Oh no! Do you want to draw the face, or should I?
You have a cuter face. You should draw the face. It's kind of like the meme of the little monster.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have an idea to draw a face.
Well, we need like a different.
Should I put some eyeshadow on it?
I was gonna say we need like a third facial expression, so the puppeteering can be a little. Feel like a surprise.
Surprise? Okay, I got you. Surprise. I don't know how to draw eyebrows. They're gonna be
Me either.
sisters,
That's why I don't
not
have
twins.
any eyebrows on face. The story of my life. Guys, if you ever see me without eyebrows on, don't talk about it.
Oh my goodness.
Or two. I don't know. Sometimes I like the alien look.
All right, so we're almost done with the art project, and to prepare for the language project, you might want to go and print off the language worksheet that May had. It's in a PDF on the Culture Language Arts Network page if you want to follow along. Otherwise, we'll just be doing it live with our puppets.
Is there moccasins with this one? Okay.
I don't know how to draw.
Us talking about art and how we're all artists.
Yeah.
I don't know how to draw.
I forgot how to draw.
Are you really an artist if you don't say you know how to draw at least once a day? That's a trick question because everyone is an artist, guys. Believe in yourself.
Honestly, art just takes time. Anyone's an artist, just gotta practice.
Exactly. Period.
Oh no, I made her cross-eyed.
Wait, it's cute though. My cat's cross-eyed, so. There's
Does
little
anybody
nose.
have any pets?
Drop their names immediately.
Drop your pet names immediately. My cat.
Also pictures.
Yes. I have a kitty and her name is Mila, and she's the cutest thing I ever met.
Cute. I have three cats and a dog.
Oh my gosh. I bet it's hectic.
My baby is Egg.
Egg.
Which we're gonna name him like Witka because
Yeah.
Egg, but it ended up just being English Egg.
Egg.
Lately we've been calling him oh my gosh, he just recently got a new nickname because all our animals have a ton of nicknames.
Egg.
Yeah, we've been calling him Little Beppo.
Beppo.
That's our little Beppo.
That's so cute. You're doing to glue the mouth.
But then his older brother's name is Turnip, so we have Turnip and Egg.
That's so cute.
Gotcha.
All right, so now I'm gonna fit the jingle dress on the body.
One dog named Spot. Spot is such a good classic name. My dog's name, Mango. There's a pattern here.
Maybe you were hungry when you were naming them. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think food names are super cute. Love
Well,
it.
the fourth animal is not a food name, so she's a little bit of an outlier. But
Yeah.
she's also the old cranky.
Oh,
From Cottage Grove. Glad you're here.
thanks for checking in. She said, I have a dog, and everyone knows my dog. I feel bad that his name is... Oh, I can't say that. Jeff, Luna, and Celestia. So cute. Do you guys play Marvel Rivals? Because there's two characters named Jeff and Luna. They're healers.
They're healers.
Someone
Is
said
that
their
your
name
main?
is Jeff and Luna. So cute.
Checking in healer mains.
Healers. I
don't think I've
Invis.
played Marvel Rivals since like season 1.
What? You
I
gotta
hit
get
plat and
on.
then never played again.
So fun.
This is where we talk about gamer talk, guys. Tell me if you want me and Misko talk about about video games.
Someone said the kids in the neighborhood named my dog. Oh my gosh. One dog
It's
named
okay.
Spot. So cute.
It's okay. My animals have some nicknames that can't be said out loud at
Yes.
work on the clock.
All right, and we're almost done. We're gonna get ready for that language portion.
And And guys, don't forget, there is like other added ones. Bisco made this awesome bandolier bag. We just didn't use it.
And then again, remember to sign in if you're new. Now I just gotta do the moccasins.
All of us didn't use the feet.
I know, but we colored it in.
But I know someone's out there making a 4-legged penguin. So
Yes.
go ahead and use the feet and the moccasins.
Oh, I should have put the jingles. Should have put the moccasin under the jingles. Oh no!
And clean up as you go, guys. Get ahead of the game.
Oh no!
Has anyone got any fun penguin facts? I don't know if are puffins penguins?
Are they?
Recently saw a puffin in real life while I was in the UK. I don't know why I didn't think they would be there. In my head, they would be somewhere colder.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. They're just like floating around the little water. I didn't know they did that either. I thought they chilled out on like rocky beaches.
Yeah.
Puffins are not penguins. Thank you. I was like, are these penguins? They look like penguins.
I didn't know they weren't penguins. It's a new fact I learned
We're
today.
artists. We're not zoologists.
Yes. Okay. So all 3 of our penguins are done. And then I'll bring them up to the camera really quick. So here's Sydney's. He wants a hug.
I didn't have my tattoos either. I should have.
Oh, that would have been so cool. And yeah, you can design yours however you want. You put tattoos, piercings. I don't know if
I
you
got
can
my little
see
nose
them.
piercings on there.
Jingle dress. I put a little eyeshadow on her.
Cute.
I don't know if you
That
can
one's
see.
so cute.
And then this one has just medallion and moccasins. And then I think this is it for our art demo. The PDF for the penguins is on our Facebook page, Culture Language Arts Network. And so make sure you follow us. Put on your post notifications so you can know anytime we have events. And yeah, usually Family Fun Night's live, but with everything going on, we want to make sure our community is safe. And so thank you all for joining us online. And now we're going to go into the language portion of today's Family Fun Night. Language.
If you post them, tag us.
And
We
again,
want to see your penguins.
right now during this little short break as we transition, if you want to sign in, make sure you're signed in.
Thanks, guys.
All right, doing a little mic check, mic check, mic check. Hello, 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 people. Can you hear me? So I gotta bring it up a little bit. No, I can hold it. We're good? Okay, sorry guys. Alrighty, so I'm just a brief little intermission, kind of like a little commercial break while we get the next station ready. I can just give you the little client updates that we got going on. So we do offer drum and dance still. I know that we've been doing drum and dance for quite some time at about like 6 to 7:30 p.m. usually. But so right now we're only doing during the daytime. So we do drum and dance to 3 to 4 p.m. In the gym. So feel free to come stop by. I know it is during the day, but we also do we also go live as well for those like we used to. So that is still an option. So feel free to chime in during that time, 3 to 4 p.m. this coming Wednesday. All right. And then we also have a big one. This is Sweethearts Round Dance. We have a Sweethearts Round Dance on February 11th between 5 and 8 p.m. We have Crow Belcourt as our MC, Hoagie Claremont as our stickman. Last year was a really good time. We had a lot of good turnout. A lot of people showed up. A lot of people had a good time. I see people doing the potato dance, which is really cool. So yeah, if there's any questions about any of these events that I'm saying, feel free to put them in the comments. Right now I don't have a screen to see it, but it's all good. And then, as I've been stating before in the past, we do offer Clan Talk. That is a youth program with our collaboration with the Boys and Girls Club of the Minneapolis American Indian Center. So just be on the lookout of the registration for that, and that we can offer that to your youth between the ages of 12 and 19. So that is a good opportunity for your kids to take on if they would like to. How are we looking? Okay. I guess I'll just keep going on. So we're about to go into the language activity here in a little bit. So feel free just to use your penguins that you guys were using a minute ago as your prop.
Would you can you hear me? coming to you live from Minneapolis American Indian Center. Alrighty, so how many of you went to Power Grounds and you've seen this? If you haven't seen it at Power Grounds, it's on our Facebook page. On our Facebook page, you'll see a picture of two of these side by side, but there's a link to a Google Drive with these PDFs. So if you have a copy, we're gonna go over this. So I have these ready, so it's like a homework assignment, so you can translate it if you want. So this PDF right here is how to introduce yourself in Ojibwe, and also the puppet show script in Ojibwe. So when we're done with this, I'll upload the English translation. So if you have a copy, let's go over this. How to introduce yourself in Ojibwe. So this should be on page number 2. How to introduce yourself in Ojibwe, page number 2. So if you don't have a copy, just go on our page and check it out. But yeah, I'll just go over some quick. So I'm gonna go how do you introduce yourself in Ojibwe, then I'll introduce myself, and we'll have Misko introduce herself. So yeah, when you learn Ojibwe, learning how to introduce yourself is actually a good place to begin when you learn Ojibwe. So, and I do want to say, when you do introduce yourself, you'll see many variations on how to introduce yourself. So this is one variation. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to say a greeting. You can say Anin or Buju. But mainly when you say it, you could say in Dinaway Maganadug, my relatives, or Anishinaabe Dug, the Anishinaabe people. So yeah, when you introduce yourself, you say Buju and Dinaway Maganadug, or Buju Anishinaabe Dug. David Indigenous, Meme Gwesi Indigu. And then your clan, Wabuk and Dudem. My clan is Polar Bear. But if you're non-native, just say your last name when you're trying to distinguish who your family is. Say your last name. So for me, if I was non-native, I would use my last name Sutherland. So I would say Sutherland in Dishquanikaz. So yes, but if you're native, if you can say your clan, you can say your last name. You can say both. All right. The next you want to say where you're from. So you can say where you're from, where you were born, and then which tribe you're enrolled in. So I'll say where I'm from. Jaganashiwa King in Dunjaba. I'm from Canada. Also, Jaganashiwa King in Giondadas. I was born in Canada, and also Constance Lake First Nations, Ishkonaganning, and Dibendagos. So yeah, Constance Lake First Nation is the reservation I'm enrolled in. And then last, you can say your age, but this is totally optional. But yeah, for me, Nimidanashi in Dussel Babunigiz, I'm 42 winters old. And then when you're done, you can end with a farewell greeting. You can say Mi'io, that's it. Or Misayo, like Sayo is like the very last word. Or you say Mi'io Wakadoyan, that's all I want to say. Or Miigwech Bizendaoyeg. Thank you all for listening to me. Alrighty, you want to introduce yourself, Misko?
Yeah, just from here?
Yeah.
Okay, so Buju Indinawe Ma Ganidug, Misko Gimiwan Indigenous, Makwa Indodame, Waswaganing in Dunjaba. How do you say St. Paul?
Ashkebagazibing.
Ashkebagazibing in Gi Ondades. How do you say Minneapolis?
Kakabikang.
Kakabikang in Da Nungum. And then, let's see, Nishtana Ashe Niwin and Daso Bibunagiz, me, you. That's all.
Yeah, Onishin. So yeah, so if you download one of these copies on our Facebook page, or if you got a physical copy, the Ojibwe introduction is there. If you don't have a copy, just go on our Facebook page and look it up. Alright, let's move on to our puppet show. So on page number 3 is where the puppet show script begins. But if you download a copy, all it has the Ojibwe, and then you got to translate. So if you're going to translate this, look on the last couple of pages. There's a glossary. So the glossary contains every single word that's in the puppet show. So yeah, when we do the puppet show, we'll do it in Ojibwe, then we will do it in English. Alrighty? So for the puppet show, we got 2 characters. We got Nenu Kasi and
Misko Gizagukwe. Gizasukwe.
Yeah, Gizasukwe.
Also, guys, I'm still learning the language and I'm still practicing, and so I just want to encourage everyone who's still learning on their journey to learn the Ojibwe language, just to keep practicing, keep trying. Even if someone's like, you're not saying it right, just keep trying.
Yeah, that's right. Right now, the state of the language is in danger of being extinct. And right now, there are very few fluent speakers, and there's a lot of language learners. There's more language learners than there are fluent speakers. And because we are language learners, we will make a lot of mistakes, and you will see differences from one speaker to another speaker, or one learner from another learner. So be kind when you see someone else learning. Be mindful if they make a mistake. All right, well, let's begin. So I'm Nenu Kasi, and this is?
Misko Gizasukwe.
All right, so first we'll start the Ojibwe. Bonjour.
Wait, should we hold these or no?
Yeah, we'll use the penguins for our shows. All right, so Nenu Kasi. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ani Nijnakazoyan.
Misko Gizasukwe, Indigenous cause. Gindash, Anin Ejnakazoyan.
Nenu Kasi Indigenous. Awena Gadudem.
Makwa Endodem. Gindash, Awainen Gadudem.
Ajajak Endudem.
Onajishin. Nemama Gaye Ajajak Odudeman.
Ani Nijnakazo Gamama.
Nawi Gizasukwe Ejnakazo Nemama. Indede Dash Niyogabao. How do you say?
Niyogabo.
Niyogabo. Ejnakazo. Gindash Anin Ejnakazo Wad Gitizima.
You go ahead. All right, so Giwe Nukwe Ejnakazo Namama. And Dede Dash Migizi Guneash Ejnakazo.
Awainen Odudeman. How do you say that word?
Gitzimuk.
Gitizimug. So Gitizimug? Okay. Awainen Odudeman Gitizimug.
Ajajako Odudeman and Dede. Namama Dash Wajashk Odudeman. Anindi Wanjabayan.
Gakabikang Indunjaba. Iwide Onegaminsing. Iwide Onegaminsing Ingi Ondades. Gazaga Squad Jamaicug Ishkoniganing and Dibindagos. Gindash Aninda Wenjabayan. Whoo!
It would get you a nigaming in Dunjaba. It would get you a nigaming and Shkonagunning in the Bendagos. O Magakabi Kong and Danongum.
Anin and Dasso Bibunagizian.
Nisimidina Ashinanin and Dasso Bibunagiz. Gindash Anin and Dasso Bibunagizian.
Nishtana Ashe Jangaswe and Dasso Bibunagiz.
Mbakade.
Gayanin.
Nui Maja Jimijian. Gigwamin Nugget.
Bama P.
Okay, well.
Whoa.
So yeah, so that was the Ojibwe script, and now we're going to do the English translation. So for those of you who downloaded the copy, I hope you were able to translate it, or try to do it as best you can to translate. So yeah, later on tonight, I will upload the English translations. So keep an eye out for the English translations if you got the copy. All right, so now here we are with the English. All right, so English. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Misko Gizasukwe is my name. Gindash. And you, what's your name?
Nenu Kasi is my name. Who's your clan? Or what's your clan?
My clan is Bear. And you, who's your clan?
My clan is Crane.
Nice. My mom too, her clan is Crane.
What's your mom's name?
Nawe Gizasukwe is my mom's name. As for my dad, Niyogabo is his name. And you, what is your parents' name?
Giwe Nukwe is my mom's name. And as for my dad, Migizi Gweneash is his name.
Who are your parents' clan?
My dad is Crane Clan. And my mom, she is Muskrat Clan. Where are you from?
Minneapolis is where I'm from. Over there at Duluth is where I was born. I'm enrolled at Leech Lake. And you, where are you from?
I'm from over there at Grand Portage. Over at Grand Portage Reservation is where I'm enrolled. Here in Minneapolis is where I live nowadays.
How many winters old are you?
I am 35 winters old. And you, how many winters old are you?
I am 29 winters old.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
I'm gonna leave so I can eat. I'll see you later.
Until next time. Bye.
Alrighty, so yeah, that was the Ojibwe Puppet Show script. So just real quick, I just want to ask, how many of you were able to get a copy, and how many of you did the work and tried to translate it? And if you did, was it complicated or was it pretty easy? But yeah, I do want to say, if you did get a copy of this, this is not like an advanced fluent speaker level Ojibwe. This is more of a beginner level. Think of it like as a toddler. So yeah, this is like at a toddler level Ojibwe speaking capability. So yeah, but yeah, this is pretty basic. It is pretty easy. So I just wanted to give everybody a very basic how it would go if two people were to meet each other and ask each other introductory questions to get to know each other.
I think it was super cool because, I don't know, everything that we're teaching the youth and everything that I've learned in my language classes, like I can understand this, and sometimes it was kind of hard to pronounce, but I think with just practice, people can get a hang of this and do it.
So yeah, so download it, practice as best you can, and then come back and watch the recording if you want to see the English translation. But yeah, I will post the English translation. Maybe later on tonight, maybe tomorrow. Well, hopefully tonight.
So cool, Shirley. Shirley has a copy.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Well, I do want to say, if you're in Minneapolis, there's copies at Power Ground still. As soon as you go inside, you'll see a stack of Ojibwe and Dakota. So yeah, so up next we'll have Dakota Puppet Show and Introduction. All right, so any questions before we're done with the Ojibwe section? That was actually kind of fast, huh?
Yeah.
I'll give you all a couple seconds before we get up. If no questions, we will make a transition.
And also, if you guys want to kind of learn more of the pronunciation, we have some shorts and some reels on our Facebook. If you want to go and check those out, it kind of breaks the words piece by piece.
Oh yeah, somebody said online classes. Good question, yeah. So next week, registration will be posted for Intro Dakota, Intermediate Dakota, Intro Ojibwe, and Intermediate Ojibwe. So if any of you want to learn more Ojibwe and Dakota, follow our Facebook page. Registration will be posted next week. So I do want to say, when you do take Ojibwe classes, there will be assignments similar to this one. You take the Ojibwe classes.
Miigwech.
All right, Miigwech, everybody, we're going to transition to Dakota.
Gigawabaman.
Three. Number three.
Am I on? Yep, mic check. I am back again, guys. Thank you, guys. And again, if you guys have any questions about our programming, Cultural Language Arts Network, fitness and nutrition, round dance questions, drum and dance questions at all, we do a lot of different things here. And again, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in, and I really appreciate Maymay and Misko. Misko's still in her learning journey. Maymay's an amazing Ojibwe instructor and Ojibwe coordinator. So Maymay is amazing. Just be on the lookout for the registration coming up here soon. And coming up, we have the Dakota version with the awesome Eileen and Jennifer Bielman. So give them a second to kind of get ready for that. And if you guys have any questions in the comments down below that I could answer, I really appreciate all you guys. Let's see here. It's funny, I got the green screen up behind me. It's supposed to be some kind of cool background like in space, but it's okay though. With little technical difficulties. Thank you guys for being patient with us. Thank you guys for staying tuned in. And again, make sure you guys sign in. That's the best way we can get our program the correct data to get us the correct funding that we need to provide services for you guys at home. The meal kits, the art kits, staffing for us to be here today to offer this to you guys. And during these hard times, especially with how the world is. And we just appreciate you guys for being here. All right, see you guys.
Hamatakiapi, Elena Makiapie, Oyate Mitawa ki Akpapa Lakota, ga Sac and Fox of Oklahoma, ga Muskogee Creek Wichakiapi, Illinois Makobashpe, Hetchetahan Wahi, Sac and Fox Oyanke, Hetchetahan Wahi, Hamalakota, Sac and Fox Oyanke, Edomawapi, Wanietu, Uchimida Yamini, Uchimida Mayamini, Hetchitu, Hinana, Enamaya Hopta Picha, Piramayapi. Nish, Jennifer?
Hamadakiapi, Tante Washte na Pe Chujapi, Makia Holtonkui Mie, Jennifer Buhlman, Washichuia, Imakiapi. Bide Oto Tue Ed Wati, I Hongtoan, Oyate Amantaha. Or Oyate Mitawa ki I Hongtoan Iwi Chakapi. Han Damakota. Yankton Su Ed Omawapi. Winiatu Wikjemina Num Sam Waji. Hanana.
Washte, Mija, Bede Oto Tunwe Bati. Huh. So, Hamatakepi, hello, my relatives. We just introduced ourselves in Dakota language, or Dakota Iapi, and I just said hello. So the way that you would say hello as a woman is ha, or if you're addressing more people, Hamataki, it's very common. And as a male, you would say ho Mataki. And anything else?
When you introduce yourself in, you may have different names. You may have your Dakota name, or you may have your English name. There's two ways to address that. When you introduce yourself in your English name, you would say, I'm Jennifer, so it'd be Jennifer, Washichu iya Jennifer Imakiapie. But in Dakota, if you were to have a Dakota name, you would say Dakota iya Wakia Hotankawi Mie, or Ichiapie. So there's two different ways to introduce yourself if you were to address with either or.
And yeah, so for myself, I just say Ailina Makiapi, but to be more technical, I would say Washichu Iya Ailina Makiapi. It changed because Dakota Chaze Badu Heshini, I don't have a Dakota name. I don't have a Lakota name either for now. But I also have more than one community that I'm from, so I'm getting my Sauk name later, hopefully.
That's exciting.
2 months, yeah, thank you. But anyway, yeah, exactly what Jennifer said. Washichuya Alina Makiapie, and that kind of means like my name is, but in Dakota language it means they call me. So they call me Eileen, which is true. Both are true. And Dokia Taha Yahihe, where do you come from? Is a question that's normally asked in the community, even in English. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, for example, when I introduced myself, I said, Illinois Makabashpe Hechiatahan Wahi. So I said, I come from Illinois. But then I also said, Sac and Fox Oyanke Hechiatahan Wahi. So I come from the Sac and Fox Reservation. And those are just kind of formal terms. But yeah, what about you? Dokia Tahan Yahihe.
Badeota Hechia Dayawahi. I come from Badeota to Minneapolis. Minnesota Makoche Makobashbe. That would be for just the state. So Minnesota Makobashbe Hechia Dayawahi. Yeah, I would say that I come from over there. I come from over there at Minnesota. Is that would be technical?
Yeah, you can say Minnesota Makabashbe Heche Tahawahi, like I just come from there. But yeah, you can also say Heche Tahawahi just means that you're coming from Yeah, please.
Sí.
And Dakota. Dakota hai.
Damakota.
Washte.
Yeah.
Huh?
Danikota hai?
Kiktana, Ehana, so long ago, Sisituan, Bachbetuan, Oyate Hematahan. So a long time ago, my family was Sisseton, then we moved to Standing Rock. That's one side, and then the other side has just been on Standing Rock for a really long time. So,
Oh.
Malakota,
Ah.
ang Papalakota, Oyate Hematahan.
Washte.
Huh,
Huh.
Washte.
Pidamaya.
Huh.
Um,
Tugded o niwapi he?
Yankton Sioux Ed Omawapi.
Washte?
Nish?
Mish, Sagan Fox, Oyanke, Edomawapi. So enroll at Sagan Fox Reservation in Oklahoma. What do you do in Akchahe?
Waniatu Wikjemana Numpa or Num Sama Wanji.
So 21.
Yeah.
Washte.
Nishto?
Mish, Wanetu, Wikchemana, Mayamani. So I am 30 winters.
For the right like how to put that sentence together, which number would be abbreviated? Like, you know how I'm 21, so I'd say Waniatu Wikjemana. Would Numpa be abbreviated? Would it be Num? Sam? Or would it be just the full Numpa?
So Wanetu, Wikchemana, Num. So winter, 10, and then 2, like 2 sets of 10. Sam and Mawanji. So myself, 21.
I see.
I know.
See.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I was been wondering that.
Huh?
Good to be here with Eileen.
Piramaya. Mish, Wanetu, Wikchemana, Miami. So mine's shorter. Yeah.
Because it's just 30.
3 sets of 10.
Uh-oh.
And then if you're done speaking, you can simply say Hanana. Hanana.
Hey, Nana. Or what's the other two? Anamaya Gopatan?
So yeah, whenever you are addressing one person and you want to be thankful and grateful, you just say Anamaya Hoptam Picha Pidamaya. Anamaya Hoptam Picha Pidamaya. So that G is guttural. Anamaya Hoptam Picha Pidamaya. Thank you for listening to me. So thank you for listening to me. Anamaya Hoptam Picha Pidamaya Yapi. Anamaya Hoptam Picha Pidamaya Yapi addresses more than one person. So you're saying thank you all for listening to me.
We got a question. How would you go about addressing both clans? Say your parents are from different clans. Okay, sorry. Wait, what?
Yep. So you would count how many winters you are. So how many years the winter.
Yeah. Winters and year about the same.
Yep. Ojibwe and Dakota.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think all the tribes.
All the tribes count winters? How many winters you
maybe.
survived?
Yeah, I think so. At least.
That's kind of harsh, because then it's like, did you make it out that winter? Or like, that's a lot.
Hit you too, especially in times like these.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you have any questions about our packet, Eileen just went through the Dakota introduction section. We both introduced ourselves and we went through all the options. So please put it in the comment section if you have anything else to add on. But now we're about to transition into our puppet show. Yay!
Namaste.
Puppet show!
Nuiya yapi hai. Namaste. Yay! Awesome.
Let's go. We got these cool
that's
puppets.
Oh, Han. So for the puppet show, I will be, this is a really cool penguin, by the way. And this is a male. His name is Wambadi. Technically, a bald eagle is a Nunkosan, but we're going to go with Wambadi.
Yeah, Wambadi.
Wambadi.
Eileen's ready for it. Got the fit on today. Yep. Feeling it.
Piramaya.
And then I believe Misko made mine. It's pretty cute. Sydney made Eileen's. Really cute penguins. But mine is named Chetaha?
Chetan.
Chetan.
Yep.
Chetan.
Which means hawk in Dakota.
Chetan. So, Chetan, Wambadi. Let's go. They're walking up.
Oh,
Huh.
need to wear hair.
Chetan. Amakiaye?
Demiye. Like, I'm Chetan.
Oh, Chetan. Chetan Demie.
Oh, hi. Niche.
Oh, Nish?
Yes.
Oh. Nish, Doket Inichapie?
Wambadi amakiapi do. Dokia taha yahi hai.
Bade Ota Otue, Hechia Dayan Wahi. Nish, Doket Dayan Yahihe?
Indonesia sky hechia taha wahi.
Washte! Inawaye ki si tuwan Hechia Dayahi.
Inayaye kin dokere chiapi hai.
Shunk Dokecha Ichiapi. Atewaye ki Shunka Ichiapi. Nish inawaye ki Doket Ichiapi hai?
Inawaye kin kanchi ichiapi. Atewaye kin tatranka ichiapi.
Dokia Dayan hi hai?
Bide oto tunwe hechia taha hi. Inawaye kin Indonesia sky hechia taha hi.
Dani Kotapi hai?
Oh, damakota. Inawaye kin brewa kantua oyate hetaha. Atewaye kin hahatua oyate hetaha.
Duk dead onowapi hai?
Brewa kantua oyanke et omawapi.
Huh.
Nish tuktar oniwapi hai.
Sisituan oyanke ed omowapi. Imijaska ed inishaga hai?
Ho, Indonesia ska erimachache. Bere oto tunwe dedwati.
Waniatu ni tonakcha hai?
Wanietu ikchemena mayamini. Nish, wanietu ni donakchahe.
Mish, waniatu igeminas num sam mazaptan.
Cho. Ho, wote waheda.
Mija.
Wana wahede chawa watekte.
Oha, doksta ke wachia kekte.
Oho, doksha ke wanchian kikte.
Yay!
Washte.
Washte!
Ah,
Pidama, Eileen.
huh, pinamaya. So now we're gonna go over it in Washichirapi, or English, from the beginning. Hello,
Hello.
who are you?
This is Cheetah. Cheetah. Oh, yourself? What is your name?
My name is, or they call me, Wambidi. Where do you come from?
I am from Badeoto Otue, Minneapolis. Oh, Nish? Where do you come from?
I come from Indonesia, aka the White Cliffs, aka St. Paul.
Good. Oh, my mother is Sisseton.
From Sisseton?
From Sisseton.
Oh, what is your mother's name?
Her name is Shunkatokcha.
Shungtokcha.
Shunkatokcha. My father's name is Shunka. Yourself? What is your mother's name?
Well, my mother's name is Kanchi. 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 Crow. My father's name is Tatanka. Bison.
Bison. Should I translate my parents' names? I didn't do that.
You're fine. You're
Okay.
Niwashte.
Okay. Where is your dad from?
He is from Minneapolis.
Oh, wow, that guy.
My mother comes from St. Paul.
Are you guys Dakota? I've never seen you around.
I'm Dakota. My mother is Bidewakantuan, Dakota. My father's Ojibwe.
Ah. Where are you enrolled?
I'm enrolled at Spirit Lake.
Ah.
Yourself, where are you enrolled?
I'm enrolled at Sisseton. Did you grow up in St. Paul?
Yeah, I grew up in St. Paul. I live here in Minneapolis.
How old are you? How many winters are you?
I am 30 winters. Yourself, how many winters are you?
Myself, I'm 25 winters.
Cool. Well, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Well, now I'm going home, so I will eat.
All right. I will see you later.
Yes, I will see you later.
Yay!
Yay!
So, that was our puppet show. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any type of questions about our conversation just now, let us know. Just very basic conversation to have. You could throw it in anywhere, really. Any of those statements, I feel like you can ask anybody at any time. Practice.
And here's a really good glossary at the end. Yeah, and all the numbers too. So the numbers are on the very back page, basically showing telling someone how old you are, telling someone where your family's from, where you come from, what your name is, where you're enrolled. Those are all really common questions, and it's really good to know. And good to know that you're from Bideoto Tumwe.
Yes, very good to know.
Washte.
Washte. And I'm just a beginning student. Eileen's been a student for, I don't want to say how many.
My first class was 8 years ago here.
Wow.
So when you do shaharocha heahan washkan. So like I started about 8 years ago in the basement. Back whenever
Wow.
classes were going on in the basement.
Wow.
Yep.
See, you can really start anywhere. You can come to our program and learn with just these basics, and you can translate them in your daily life, which is very helpful. And they're all very accessible to beginning learners. I'm a starter, and we just had a conversation together, and it was a very good one. So,
I
thank
learned a
you.
lot.
Yeah.
Washte.
Washte pidama.
Pidame ayapi.
Pidama.
Doksha ke wanchian kapite.
Doksta. Okay, so while they're getting ready to do a bunch of epic things,
Sangsanicha. Sangsanicha hecha. It's a dress.
Saksani Shahacha?
Sangsanicha.
Ah,
Hampik cheka. So moccasins.
Pampas.
Hampas, hampik cheka. Hampik cheka is like moccasins, hampas like shoes.
Oh, okay, well, thank you guys.
Kramayapi.
Doksta.
Doksha.
All right, I'm waiting for Meme to give me the signal. Once Meme gives me a thumbs up, we're ready. Okay, guys, we're live. All right, again, my name is Jonathan Bielman. I'm going to introduce myself real quick as I'm walking backwards. We're here at the Minneapolis American Indian Center. I'm going to give you guys the fitness center tour. But first, I want to introduce myself again if you missed in the beginning. How Madakiapi, Chante Washte Nape Chiuzapi, Dakota Ian Abdo Dona Imakiapido, Washichu Ian Jonathan Bielman Amakiapido, Ihangtuan. Hamataha, and I'm still learning myself. Jennifer and Eileen are way better than me, but I just want to say hello, my relatives. In Dakota, my name is Many Shoulders, and my English name is Jonathan Bielman. I'm Ihongtawan and Oglala from South Dakota, and I'm enrolled in the Yankton Sioux tribe. And a little bit about me. Oh, geez, as I keep walking backwards. A little bit about me. I've been living here in South Minneapolis my whole entire life. I grew up in Little Earth, off of Cedar. I just moved out about a year ago. So I've been South Side my whole life, been coming to Indian Center my whole life. I've been working here at the Indian Center for the past 4 years. So this is kind of my home. And I've been really appreciative of the whole building renovation. So you're gonna come with us to the fitness center. I'm gonna show you guys a quick tour. And if you guys have any questions at all, please do comment them down below. But right now, the fitness center is closed until February 4th. It's next week on Wednesday. And we're gonna be coming through the fitness center right now. Holy smokes, these guys. All right, so as you walk in, we wanna make sure everyone is registered. So you're gonna come through. This is Joe Regenti. He or any of our staff will make sure you are registered. So if you come here at the Indian Center to the fitness program, fitness and nutrition program, to the fitness center specifically, we want to make sure you are registered. You do have to make sure you're registered. We're still figuring out some of the policies, so I don't have the policies yet, but they will be updated in the next coming week. So stay tuned on our social media page. So let's just go through everything. We'll start at the entrance. So when you first walk in, Cheryl Sokola is right there. We have a squat rack. This was here before. It's been here for the past, I think, 6 years. When Johnny Crow was working here, he got this. He was our physical activities coordinator 6 years ago. He's really awesome. I look up to him, but he's a firefighter now. But yeah, he's the one that got this one, so it's really cool. It's been here for quite a while, but it's really awesome. Then here's something we just got. So this is brand new right here. This is our Smith machine by Body Solid. So a lot of our equipment's from Fitness Superstore. This is a Smith machine. It's a fixed barbell, so you can't really do any like compound, or you can, I guess you can, but it's more of just a fixed up and down. It's not really for if you want to squat kind of in a different angle. It's more of just an assisted squat bench. This is more for, I would say, it's for beginners really to kind of get the form down and learn, and especially if you're rehabbing any injuries and you don't want to hurt yourself. This is what the Smith machine is for, but it's for anyone. And then feel free, if you want to come to the fitness center and you don't know how to use any of this equipment, we have staff here that are trained. Not trained personally on one-on-one training yet, but we can help people learn how to work out. Then we do have weights, a lot of different weights, a lot of different sizes, a lot of different pounds. So we have a pretty good amount of weights. Then we have our squat rack. This is brand new. This is from Body Solid, or no, actually French Fitness. Geez, French Fitness from from Fitness Superstore. So this is really cool. This is a brand new squat rack we have. Brand new bar. Same what is this? Bench pad thing. And this one over here is brand new too. So that one over there, that one's brand new. This squat rack's brand new. These weights right here, we just got one set up to 1,000 pounds of extra weights here. So we have a hex barbell deadlift bar. Then we also have an extra 45-pound barbell. No, sorry, I'm already too deep. All right, and then this is all brand new too. So this is super funny. I'm gonna tell everyone the story. So all of our staff here, and then Misko, feel free to grab the camera, show Sunny, but all of our staff here built all this equipment, and we actually had it all, and Sigwan, come over here, Sigwan. All of our staff here, Joe, come over here. All of our staff here built this equipment hand by hand. When we got it from Fitness Superstore, we built all this equipment. They shipped it to us, and it was 3 shipments total. But there was one shipment that was 9,000 pounds, and it came in 3 big giant crates, and it didn't come with any directions. So we ended up looking them all up, learned how to build everything, and it's super safe. No, that's the story. Yeah, so we built it all. We built it all, and then we had a maintenance company come out and maintenance everything, so it all checks out. It all works. They made sure all the screws are tightened. Everything works. They tested it out. It's all good to go. There is a couple machines in here that are out of service, but we're gonna get them fixed. And then this right here is our pride and joy.
So Joe, go ahead, show us some triceps. Everyone get on it. If you're staying in this room, get on it right now. Cheryl, get on this somewhere. Or just stand next to it. So this right here is the multi-purpose jungle gym. This thing itself, we got it. Okay, so everything in here we got on Black Friday deal, which is absolutely amazing. And I also called them and got a 10% discount on top of the Black Friday deal. So this thing itself was almost 20 grand, but we got it. I talked the guy down to like way cheaper than that. But I really do appreciate all these guys here because they helped us build everything. And then look at, so Joe's over here doing tricep pull downs. Miko's doing lat pull downs. Sonny's doing the sled. So this is all working mostly on your back, triceps. We have in the middle of the cable machine with Miko. Sigwan's back there. Shout out Sigwan. Sigwan, she's been here every single day with me building this for the past 2 months. So shout out Sigwan. And then Misko, she's over here doing the sled. We do have some mirrors that have to go up, so don't look at those mirrors yet. And Sonny, what is this thing called again? The Roman chair, but it was like EKG something, the exact name for it. But it's been here for a couple years. Johnny Crow got it. This thing helps a lot with your back and hamstrings. We do have some battle ropes on the floor right here too that we just got. So, one of these were donated to us. We got 2 sets of battle ropes. Get you ready for battle. Warrior challenge. Oh, and then we have a whole bunch of class set weights and sponge. No, I'm teasing. That was just. Oh, and then we also got a new set of weights. So we have 55 through 75 pound weights that are brand new in here. This whole area is all free weights. And look at the mirrors. Misko, show the mirrors. The little dirty because we just put them up. But don't worry, we'll clean them. No, we'll do questions when we sit back down in there, and I can go through all the questions.
So they can help us with the workout.
Here, I'll just read off some questions. So right now, unfortunately, just for insurance purposes, we can't really do any one-on-one workouts with anyone, but we can do an orientation to just show you how to use the equipment. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. And then we also have an extra bench, so if people want to sit down, do free weight bench press, bent over rows, incline bench press, seated curls. We just have an extra bench right here, and we also have 2 free weight benches over there too that you can kind of maneuver throughout the gym. And then yoga blocks, more class weights on the floor or on the stand. Some ankle weights, ball of bangles, and then on the floor right here to our right we have kettlebells, whole bunch of kettlebells, and then on the stand there's a whole bunch of bands, jump ropes, things to help rehab yourself, stretching. We have Joe, what are these called again? Medicine balls, like just super heavy medicine balls for help. Bosu balls to help with explosiveness, balance. Then over here, this is our cardio equipment. So if you came here before, it's mostly exactly the same. Right now, we're just making sure all the equipment works properly. We have 3 bikes that work. So this bike right here works. Miko's bike, he's on. Cheryl's bike. Unfortunately, these 2 are out of order. So those 2 are out of order right now. We just got to make sure we get the right power cords to make sure they're powered properly. This treadmill works perfectly fine. But this one right here to our left-hand side, it is out of order. It is missing, I think, I want to say, it's missing something that's very important with it. Not a power cord. It has something to do with the treadmill inside. We have 2 ellipticals, and then here is the highlight of the evening right here, what is Sonny's on. It is our new Stairmaster. So it's so funny, the story behind the Stairmaster. If you've been to the fitness center in the past, all the fitness equipment or the cardio equipment was in front of the window by
the gym, so you had to look down to the gym. But then, oh no, hold up, the camera's a little messed up. Okay, Misko's just holding it. All good. But so if you've been in the gym before, all the cardio equipment faced the gymnasium, the basketball gym. But we moved everything over to the wall just because we were planning on getting this Stairmaster right here. And we want to make sure that when you're on it, your head doesn't hit the ceiling. So again, Sunny's like 6'2", Miko's 6'4". Miko's 6'4", and if you are an NBA player, 7 feet, probably above, probably do not be on the Stairmaster. You might hit your head. 6'4" is the limit, gal. Yeah. So yeah, no one above, probably 6'6", probably can't get on that because you might hit your head. And then this area right here where this mirror is our new stretching area. So if you come in here, there's open space all over the floor. You got to show lower. There you go. You got all over the floor right here. You can stretch right in front of this mirror. If you come in the morning, put a yoga mat down, feel free to stretch. We do have over here what Misko is standing on. You couldn't really see it. It's in the corner over here. They're box jumps if you're working on your plyometrics. And we do have 2 bathrooms with showers. We're not going to show you the bathrooms right now. Or should we real quick? We could show it. Not this one. We'll show this one real quick. So I'm not closing the door, but feel free to check out the bathroom. We have a toilet, sink, and we have a shower. So again, we do have shower rules. They will be posted on our social media. Keep an lookout. And we will clean this daily. So we want to make sure everyone's safe, everyone's clean. Oh, and then, yeah. What are these called again? Just rowers? Oh, rower G. We have 2 rowers. They work completely fine. They are a little awkward out in the middle of the gym, but this is the best place that we can put them. But don't worry, if you sit there, you get your best view of the whole gym. And we do have lockers. You do have to bring your own lock if you want to lock right now. But if you want to come and use a locker, put your stuff away, change in the bathroom, put your stuff away. We will have 2 staff here at all times. We have someone registering and someone helping with registration and or helping anyone that wants to have any questions for the fitness center.
We're going to have challenges.
And we will have daily challenges. So if anybody has any ideas for any daily challenges, and again, I can't read any comments right now, save them. I will answer any questions, but we will have daily challenges for the fitness center. So if you want to beat Misko at working out or Sunny, or if you have any funny, just anything, we put them on the board. And now this room, coolest room of the evening. So this room right here is the meditation stretching room. It's so awesome. Misko designed and painted this whole mural. And Taya got the green paint. So this is a room that's kind of dedicated to all clan staff. Everyone kind of had a hand in doing something in here, so this is really awesome. We do have yoga mats on the floor. They're right there. They're black. This room will be reserved only. Or reserved only space. So when you come to the fitness center and you want to reserve this room, we'll reserve them in 30-minute increments. So if you want to come in here, work out, stretch, meditate, kind of just breathe and handle your day. And then, yeah, of course, we got a humidifier or air purifier, oil diffuser, fan, salt lamp, mirrors. If you want to come in here and practice powwow dancing, you want to come in here and work out by yourself because maybe you just don't want to work out in front of everyone, or maybe you just want to come in here and just breathe, meditate, feel good. Keep that balance, Miko said. This gym is completely free right now for the community. But you do have to register again. We do need registration, so come in, sign in, register. And then, register where Cheryl's sitting. As soon as you walk in the fitness center, one of our staff will have you register. And this is our registration form right here. It's still being worked on. We'll have the final registration on Wednesday and policies on Wednesday. So please keep a lookout on our social medias for that, and we will be open Wednesday from 8 to 5 p.m. So again, the building is still on lockdown due to ICE activity in the area. We won't be doing any evening programming, but the fitness center will be open from 8 to 5 p.m. So please come, take a look at all this cool stuff, register, work out, hang out. Stop in, say hi to Cheryl Sokola.
Can I get your logo on your bag?
Oh, and then everyone again, look at my cool jacket again.
Jonathan, our fitness center, our fan fitness, our fan
What ages can use the
manager is Jonathan Buellman. Right here, Jonathan.
What ages can use the equipment?
Yep, what ages?
So right now, ages 16 and up can be in the fitness center. You do have to register. We are trying to figure out ways to get youth in this facility, in this gym. We don't have the answers yet. We do want youth in here, but we just don't know how to get them in here yet. We're still working on the policies. We do want youth in here, but right now it's 16 plus. All right, let's go back to the other room. I can answer all the questions there. All right, bear with me as we go back to Neby Hall. And I could read all the questions and answer all the questions in there. All right, I will take a seat and then feel free to drop all your questions down below. Maybe I'm going to sit right here and then yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I'll turn this other one off. Alrighty. Feel free to ask any questions. If you guys had any questions, I couldn't really read them when I was in the fitness center, but now I can. So guys, if you have any questions at all about the program, about the fitness center, about evening activities, again, they're paused until it's paused until further notice. We do want our community safe. We don't anyone. We have a lot of community members that take public transportation or they drive late at night, and we just don't want to risk anyone getting hurt. And again, please sign in down below. We want to make sure everyone is signed in for the evening. Oh, let's see. So we have. So someone said yoga. Yes, we have a yoga meditation stretch room. Let's see. Great tour. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. And then we're so excited to see you guys in this fitness center being used and utilized. This fitness center is for you guys. That's a really nice fitness center. Yeah, we put a lot of time, effort, planning to make sure this is an awesome fitness center for everyone. Zach Redbear say, hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's over here. She's saying hi back to Zach. Oh, there she is. Yep. McGwitch Jonathan, McGwitch to you too. Thank you. Yep, sign in. What time is the fitness center? Ages? Oh, what time is the fitness center? Oh, sorry. Jeez, I couldn't even read. What time is it open? It's open 8 to 5 p.m. right now, starting Wednesday, February 4th. The jacket is fire, and they're available, or the shirt, or at shirt with that graphic. Unfortunately, right now, it is not available for the community. Miko Sampson is the one that designed and made them for it. Our staff. Just recently, I was the fitness center manager, so I ended up getting a. This is my personal jacket, and I ended up getting the logo on my jacket. And I also have a clan one too, so it's really cool. So if you've seen any of the clan, actually Cheryl, come over here, show your clan one real quick. So this is the clan jacket. See, it says clan on the side, and on the back it has. Oh, you gotta move your hair real quick. On the back it says clan. So I have the same exact one, but I was lucky enough to get the fitness one. So super cool. Susan said, hi, Cheryl, good to see you. Yep, she said, hi, Susan. And then is there any other questions at all? I can answer any questions. McGwitch, thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Pretty dope. Heck yeah. I'm excited excited to see all you guys there. You do need to register when you show up, so please register. We're going to have a really awesome time. We have a really awesome things planned for the future. Dennis said, hello, Sigwan. Sigwan stepped out for a second. Well, Miko Sampson, are you ready?
I'm ready. Mic check. Can you hear me? 740? Cool.
Okay, Miko Sampson is almost ready. And again, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you, and we can't wait to see you in the fitness center on Wednesday. And then you'll see a lot of me. I'll be in there every day. So real excited to see every single one of you guys. And with that being said, Miko's ready. And thank you guys for your patience for the month and a half long, almost 2-month planning. All right, bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate you all for joining us this evening for our Family Fun Night. And of course, stay safe where you are. Be mindful. This is part of something that we all had as an implement in our everyday way of life, meaning that indigenous peoples all across Turtle Island had masterful tools and mechanisms that would help them master the world around them, but also even overcome times of hardship, certainly like this. Oftentimes we had dances, songs, and ceremonies that would be engaged with that would help us find that focus, that energy. And so something that you can do with your everyday life is actually take small moments to take some extra energy to recreate those movements. And so I've derived these movements out of hoop dance, meaning that as a hoop dancer, I've been dancing for over 35 years now. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel old. But the idea again is that we are created to be in movement. Our cells at their most basic structure in their nucleus is always constantly moving, even if a cell is frozen. Those little atoms, neutrons and protons in the nucleus are actually wiggling and vibrating and moving. So we are meant to be moving. We are constantly meant to be moving. And so in that being said, we're going to do something for you guys so you can help activate your body. This is something that you can do in your everyday life if you're at work, or if you're starting your day off, or if you're starting your workout. This is a great method to get your body activated. And so this is something that I learned as a part of my stay and my tenure at Dancing Earth as a dancer, one of their primary dancers. And so this is something that we did. It was called a basic awakening and activation of the body, starting from your feet all the way to the top. And the idea is that we're engaging and activating every single part of our body. We're going to correlate the parts of our body to that of a plant, so that way you guys can have something to kind of keep this in your memory bank as something that you can do. So starting at the bottom, which is your roots, your very, very bottom, your toes, you're going to lean forward on your tippy toes, back on the heels. Forward on the tippy toes, back on the heels. Tippy toes, heels. Tippy toes, heels. Do as many as you feel that you need to activate your feet, and you feel them activating, feel them starting to work out, and then do side to side, the edges of those feet, okay? There's over 150 different bones, muscles, and ligaments in your feet alone that just keep us standing, let alone walking, so we need to engage every single one of those little pieces and keep them active, keep them moving, all right? So next, feet together, hands on your knees, draw a small circle with your knees, okay, in one direction, and this is going to warm up the cartilage between your knees and your kneecaps and keep those joints moving fluidly, all right? Other direction, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually something I learned too during Taekwondo, all right? Very good. All right, next, feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hips. You're going to keep your legs straight, keep your back straight, and push your hips out as far as you can. That one knee bends, but you push your leg as far as you can, your hips, and you draw a circle all the way around the space around you, keeping your upper body as straight as you can. To one side, okay? And then the same thing to the other side. Draw a circle all the way around the room with just your hips, basically, all right? Moving all the way around. Very good. All right, so that's our roots, the bases of the roots, the trunk. Now we're going to start building up the upper part of this tree, the or the trunk, all right? So to activate our stem or our trunk, it's our spine. What we're going to do is feet shoulder width apart. Just lean down on one side, touch the side of your knee, and lean down, touch the other side of your other knee, and then continue this motion back and forth. And you'll start to see eventually, you'll start to feel the movement, the range of motion starts to get further and further, and you'll also feel that your head will start to move and sway as well. Now this is natural because we actually have fluid in our spine that's called spinal fluid, and therefore it should move like liquid. It shouldn't be rigid like sticks, all right? So be moving fluidly while you're doing this and keep your spine and your head activated. All right, very good. Next up the body is those bases of the branches of your shoulders. So rotate your shoulders backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now forward. 1, 2. I hear some funny crunching happening in my collarbone. 3, 4. All right, very good. Now open up those extensions of those extremities of those branches so we can reach out and get as much sunlight as you possibly can. Rotate backwards, little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now big backwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now forwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Those are the big winds blowing those branches all over the place. All right. And the last part, the very top, if you were a pine tree, would be the very top of your conifer, your tree. And it's actually very wiggly, very bendy. All right. So that's your head, that's your noggin. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and look down, chin to your chest, look up, look down, look up. All right, it doesn't seem like you're doing much, but you're really starting to loosen any lactic acid in the back of the base of your neck, of those cervical vertebrae, okay? So then, lean to your left, feel that ear on your shoulder, lean to the right, ear on the shoulder, okay, one more time, ear to the left, and then lean your head forward and roll it all the way around. You should start feeling different stretches in different places along your neck and your shoulders. Same thing, other side, lean it over, and roll forward, all the way around. Back to that side. Woo! Oh my gosh, I need to stretch a little bit more. Very good. So again, this was just taking a simple moment to engage and activate every single part of our body, from the roots all the way to the very tippy tops of your tree. Very good. And so one thing that we can do is also very fun is what we call a 7-direction stretch. And this is something that, again, you can do any time of the day, any place, or even just any one of these movements in itself can actually be very fun and very engaging. So the first thing is, starting with your feet shoulder width, have your hands at your hips, reach forward, okay, and you're going to keep your back as straight as you possibly can, okay? It's kind of like you're making a tabletop, all right? So reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Next, you're going to reach behind you as far as you can and balance. Just hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right. And so this is moving your body in different ways in order to keep those different muscle groups activated. Okay. So that was front to back. Now we're going to go side to side. Okay. Take one hand over the top of your head. Other hand reaches past your belly button, and you just reach and you feel that twist along the lats, along the outside of your rib cage, and a little bit of the inside of your leg. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Breathe. Hand over your head, other hand reaches past his belly button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right, so that was twisting and opening up that rib cage, open up those lungs so you can get more breathing, more action in there. But also one thing that you can do for this action is mostly for the inner parts of your legs and your lower back, those sciatica nerves and muscle groups there. What you can do is you can take your hand and reach straight past your body and reach it as far as you can to the other side. You'll feel that stretch along the outside of your hamstring, and a little bit more on the lower part of your lower back. Okay, same thing, other hand, just reach straight across as far as you possibly can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right, so front, back, side to side. Now we're gonna tippy toe. Reach as high as you can. Balance, 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 tippy toe, tippy toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax, okay? Just let your head hang down, let your shoulders dangle. Bend your knees if you need to, but just know that in this stretch right here, gravity, Mother Earth, is actually pulling you down. Your head is 8 pounds. And so just let it hang, let it pull, and just let that stretch along the long of your leg, okay? Now, 8 seconds after this stretch is happening, you should be able to feel like you can reach a little bit further, okay? Now, bend the knees, chin to your chest, and slowly rise up to a standing position. All right, that's rolling the spine out. Very good. Last thing that we can do, widen your stance just a little bit more so you got a good stability, good lower center of gravity. Take your hands, move it forward like you got a big plate, and get a big scoop of the world around you. One way and the other way. All right, and we basically did all of these motions with an 8 count, and you can repeat all of those motions again with a 4 count. And then a 2 count, and then a 1 count. And by the time you get to that 1 count, you're basically twisting and reaching and moving, and you're doing essentially cardiovascular aerobics, all right? So again, these are basic movements that you can start with and slowly breathe into them. But also, if you take the pace up and move it faster, you can also get yourself a really quality, high-tempo cardio aerobic workout, all right? So I think that's something that we wanted to remind you all, is that in our everyday lives, we have the ability to take time to make small efforts towards these types of big changes. And so anything that you can do in a day that I recommend especially would be to play any one song. It doesn't even have to be powwow, but any one song and dance to it, whatever it might be. Could be a 2.5 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute song, but there's studies that say when a people engage in song and dance, even for just 2.5 to 3 minutes a day, it boosts their mood, boosts their energy, boosts their metabolism, and of course even eventually leads to them being tired later on in the day, so they get better sleep. So again, engaging your body, engaging with, interacting with others, and that's what the music is a little bit of social interaction. And so these are things that we need as human beings to keep ourselves balanced, all right? And so that brings me to the next topic that we're going to talk about, is about balancing your own mental health, okay? And so one thing that I want you guys all to know is that we all have the power and potential to create positive change, not only within ourselves, but also within the community around us and the world as a whole. But it takes small steps, and it starts right here in your own body, in your own mind, in your own heart. So everybody with me in the virtual world, I want you to try this practice with me, okay? Take a deep breath. In and out, all right? Now look at my face. This is gonna be funny. So look at my face, and I'm gonna change the energy in whatever space that you're in. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, so you may or may not have seen it, but in this space there were people ignoring me, and they all saw smiles, and they all started smiling back to me, all right? So even in your space, wherever that was happening, if you saw a smile and that was all that you saw, then you just started smiling and giggling, that's exactly what was meant to happen. Our brains associate good, positive, happy feelings with a smile. Even if it's a fake smile, you can create that positive change when you look at yourself in the mirror, okay? So if you walk into a room, you can smile at everybody, and you'll see them react to that and seem, pretty friendly and open to your energy. But then also, if you walk into a room and frown at everybody, you will see the opposite happen, where literally they would be pushed away or like polarized away from you, because it seems like you have some bad energy. So again, be mindful of that, okay? This is something that indigenous people were well aware of, that we had omnipresence, which means it was all the time, always happening. And so our power of our mind was something that we were doing, especially when we prayed, whenever we created objects or crafts or gifts or items of regalia for somebody, but also even, of course, in our everyday lives, whenever we harvested crops, whenever we caught an animal, you would create a respect for that balance of the world by offering either tobacco, asema, kinnikinnick, corn pollen, Kapal, whatever it might be from wherever your people are from. There was something that was offered, and it maintained that balance, and it was in this understanding, this masterful, genius understanding of our place in the world and our coexistence with the world around us. And so I'm going to take a step over here just for 1 second, and I'm going to grab a bit of smudge, and I'm going to share some teachings with you guys about that. Give me one brief second. Cool. I think you can kind of see me. I'm pretty centered, but so I have here an eagle feather, and I just want to share with you guys a little bit of knowledge and teachings behind these things, and why we hold them sacred, and why they are actually beneficial and they do work. Okay, and so truthfully, I'll start with the power of the mind. Okay, we did an experiment where I took a deep breath, and all I did was smile, and it created positive change for you in your space. And for me, of course, I was the one smiling, but also anybody that saw me had a catalyst, had a moment of something positive in their world that created positive energy, all right? And so for us, as indigenous peoples, we hold the eagle in highest regard because of its ability to fly high to the clouds, to the heavens, and they say eagles can actually fly above thunderclouds, which is a pretty amazing thought. And so in that notion, we say that because the eagles fly the highest, that their wings and their feathers oftentimes can carry our prayers to the Creator. And so this is a beautiful notion. even if it's just a colorful story, but there's actually science to this. And it relates to what I just talked about with the ability of you to create positive energy. So for us, especially as indigenous peoples, whenever we see eagles up in the sky, we think of that as a great positive blessing. You know, it's a great day, it's a beautiful day. Thank you, eagle, for this blessing, Magizi, whatever you Wambli, whatever your language you speak. And what happens is, again, same thing for indigenous people, we associate eagles with good, positive, happy, healthy, loving feelings, right? Where our prayers come from, right? And so when we see an eagle, it gives you a little bit of positive energy. And what's happening is we're supposed to emit and give positive prayers to that eagle as well. And so that what happens is that eagle there then carries all that positive energy and flies all over the place, just bestowing good energy upon wherever it graces. And so it's an interesting thing that it actually does work. So again, same thing, if you walk into a room and you smile and you see people react to that, watch what happens when an eagle flies across the sky and a bunch of Indians are around. And so that's exactly why we use their feathers as a part of that tradition, or that practice, of that knowledge of that positivity, that omnipresence. And so the other part of it is a very, very cool concept, and so I want to share this with you guys. Today I brought some sage that was gifted to me by Matthias Big Bear. He's a young hoop dancer who comes to our clan programs, and he's venturing to participate in the World Hoop Dance Championships coming up here in a few weeks. So give him your best, and if you can, support him. But one of these things that I'm going to do right now is taking fire to these leaves, which is a plant, and watch what happens. All right? So in teachings, we say that the smudge, the smoke of sage, of cedar, of sweetgrass, of copal, whatever it might be that your tribe uses for prayer, we say that this smoke or this smudge carries your prayers to the Creator, and oftentimes used with an eagle feather, right? And so this is a beautiful concept, but there's also science to this, all right? And so what happens when we think of smudging and praying, we oftentimes are putting positive intentions into our thoughts and whatever it might be, for whomever it might be. Oftentimes, again, we are very inclusive as indigenous peoples. We are mindful of everything all at once, really, which is like quantum physics. And so what's happening is we're able to put these positive feelings into this smudge, into this smoke, all right? And so what I'll teach you is this. From a scientific perspective, what smoke actually is, when you take fire to a leaf or to an object, it creates a scientific reaction, meaning combustion. And what happens is this high energy breaks apart those cells into its basic components. And so what's happening is you're seeing water vapor. This is water vapor, but also the darker parts of it will be carbon and whatever else the elements or minerals that are a part of that leaf. All right, and so the cool part of this is this. The water vapor is the quintessential part of why these things work. And it does, all right? And so there is studies done by a Japanese doctor, scientist. His name is Miyamusa Imoto, and you can look this up. He did a beautiful study of water and freezing water. And what he found was that these beakers of water that he was studying, he would freeze them and look at their snowflakes or their ice crystals. And he used the same beaker of water to fill different cups, and the different cups only had a label on it. Saying one said happiness, one said joy, one said love. The latter part of the experiment had fear, anger, and hate. And so this is part of his experiment, was that he just took one beaker, filled up all these cups. They all had different labels on them. And the next day he came back and he froze them and took their pictures. And each of those beakers of water seemed to not only change from its original crystalline shape, but also seemed to adapt to whatever word or phrase or emotion was being conveyed to it. And so the conclusion of this experiment was this. Nothing had been done to the beakers. Nothing had been put in them, nothing had been touched, no light, no other energy other than our own thoughts and intentions, reading those words on those beakers. And so what happened was, the conclusion was this. If our mind has the power and potential to influence these beakers of water, And our world, our earth, is 70 to 90% water. Our bodies are 70 to 90% water. The plants are 70 to 90% water. If our minds can do that to a beaker of water, what can our minds do to the world around us, to each other, to ourselves? And that right there is a concept that indigenous peoples have had for tens, thousands, arguably hundreds of thousands of years. And this idea of mindfulness and intention and knowing that you have power, you have potential, you have place in this world. And so that being said, I want to share one last thing with you guys about the power of your intention. So, I'm gonna set this down. I want you all to take a deep breath and count to 4. As you're inhaling, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold it out. It's gonna feel like you got a lot of weight on your chest, but hold it out for 4 seconds as well. We're gonna do it 3 times, okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it out. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Hold it. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Hold it. And if you'll notice in that moment, as you were breathing, you were listening to the sound of your breath. You were listening to the sound of the space around you. You were listening, even if you had your eyes open, you were listening with your heart, with your intention, with the mindfulness. And so that is something that indigenous peoples have had ever since time immemorial, and as we do into our daily practices even today. And so this is something that we did, we are mindful of the power of our minds, our power, our intentions, especially when you're creating regalia, objects for anybody, when you're cooking especially, they say, what's that missing ingredient, what's that special thing that makes it really pop? It's love, and then that's that power of intention. And so when you feed somebody, when you invite them into your home, you are taking care of them, you are providing sustenance for them, you are giving them life, you are literally loving them. And so the more that we can invite each other to each other's houses, that we can share common things like food together and feed each other and take care of each other, the more likely that we are to find ourselves in a community and space that we would all be more welcome to. And of course, who doesn't want to be in a space that feels more welcoming, and who doesn't want to be in a place that feels much more happy and inviting? And so I think that's something that we all have the power and potential to do just within our small circles, and that will tenfold, that will catalyze, and it will grow, and it will snowball into a much bigger effect, where literally I find that Minneapolis, Minnesota is already one of these places where we do have that mindful intention. We do ask about each other's business. We do divulge more than we necessarily need to, because we are Minnesota nice, and we are careful, we are mindful, we are beings that are in coexistence with each other here. And so I think that's a very beautiful thing that we are seeing in the world around us. But again, just be mindful of your own power and intention, your own breath, and your own existence, the power of influence that you have on the world around you. So again, my name is Lumhi Miko Sampson. I'm always happy to share with you guys what knowledge that I do have about our traditional practices, but also even as they advance into this modern world, I find that Western science is catching up to our indigenous way of life. And so for everyone out there, I highly compel you all to find any part of your culture that you can, whether it's language, song, dance, art, craft, hunting, fishing, gathering, whatever it might be, any piece of it is valuable beyond your wildest dreams, and is going to be even more valuable in the near future. So I think it's important for us to appreciate others' existences, but also just take that time to do that, to appreciate that, to give each other time, give each other space, and be thankful for the gifts that we all provide to this world together. So again, my name is Miko Sampson, the Tradish Project Coordinator. I'm part of the CLAN program. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening, and we're going to get to our raffles. So take it away, Jonathan and Sunny.
6:30 p.m. Unfortunately, just was not able to make it to Picker Wheel, so I'm just letting you guys know that now. If you guys join after 6:30 p.m., to be fair, you are not in the Picker Wheel, unfortunately. I apologize. So like I said earlier, we're going to be raffling off 2 e-gift cards and then 2 physical gift cards that you are responsible to come pick up. So please reserve the 2 e-gift cards, hopefully for somebody that's out of state, but we'll see what happens with this. So we have all the names that were before 6:30 p.m. all in the pick wheel. If you guys see your name, rub the screen, blow on the screen, hopefully you guys win. So we're gonna do the e-gift cards first. They're $50, I believe, Visa gift cards. And the email that you guys put in the Google form to sign in for the event is the email that we'll be sending it to. So please, bear with us while we figure this out, as well as, and oh yeah, so the person that signed in the Google form, the head of household, the participant number 1 is the name that we'll be calling off. So whoever put participant number 1 is the name we're calling. And I know there's like a whole bunch of families. Alrighty, so hi Serena. Alright, so we're gonna get started here. Go ahead and hit it. This is for the number 1 e-gift card. Number one, let's see. It looks like we have Selena Tucker.
Selena Tucker. Hey, well, question Sunny. This is a question for Sunny. Selena's, I assume, very local. Selena,
Yep.
I know you.
Yep, so Selena Tucker, can you check in on the comments really quick? Can you check in on the comments? Say you're here. Say hello, I'm here. Give you a minute, Selena. Selena Tucker.
And again, you must be present to win.
Yes.
You got to be present to win.
Yep. Give her a minute here.
As we wait.
Selena Tucker. You want to check in on the chat really quick? Selena Tucker, check in on the chat. Cool. All right, Selena Tucker, we're actually going to give you the physical e-gift card, okay? We're going to reserve the physical gift card. We're going to reserve the e-gift cards for people that are out of state. So I know that you're local, obviously. So we're going to move on. Selena Tucker was the number 1. Go ahead and hit it. And do comment that you are here, present watching. You do have to be present to win. Serena Tao.
Serena
Tao. Awesome. Cool.
Awesome.
That is another person that I know that is a local. They are one of our community members, so I appreciate you for winning and being present. Can we get you in the chat really quick, just saying hi, hello, I'm here, what's up?
Yep.
Yay, Serena. Awesome, cool. So Serena is our second winner of the physical gift cards. Now we're gonna move on to the e-gift cards. So here's the number 1.
Hey, and this one's regardless if you're in state, out of state, across the street.
Yep. So this is the e-gift card.
In the parking lot. Anyone can win these ones now. So go ahead, spin them. Let's see. Does it say Jonathan? Does it say John? Oh, whoa. Someone with the name with the J.
Jennifer Hubbard. Jennifer Hubbard, are you present? You gotta be present to win. Can I see in the comments really quick? Jennifer Hubbard. Can you put me on the comments real quick? Jennifer, are you here? Hello? Jennifer Hubbard.
That's so funny, my eyes are all bad. I thought that said Jonathan.
Jonathan Hubbard.
I was like, oh no, I was just teasing. It's not me. Yeah. Jennifer Hubbard.
I'm gonna give you about a minute, just to be a little fair here.
Oh,
Jennifer
there she
Hubbard.
is.
She is present. Awesome. So the email that you did give us in the Google form sign-in is the one that we'll be using to send you the e-gift card.
Jennifer, can you take notes? Or Jennifer, can you take notes? Or you guys? Okay, not my fault.
Cool. All right. So that is the 3rd gift card of the night. We're gonna do the last one right now. Here we go. We got you, Jennifer. Don't worry. We're gonna move on to the last gift card. This is the last gift card, guys. $50 Visa gift card. Here we go. Wow, it switched to the last second there. Dominic Thompson. Dominic Thompson still present. Can we get a little comment in the chat, please? A little comment. Say I'm here. Hello.
A Shibuya roll call for this.
Shibuya.
Dominic Thompson.
Dominic Thompson, time for you to check in real quick. Say hi in the chat, say here. Let's see, how come I don't get to be on the wheel? So it was for whoever signed in on the Google form. For the first hour and a half of the event, we made sure that we put the Google form available for everyone to submit themselves through the Google form. So that's kind of just like pretty fair for everyone to win. Dominic Thompson, really quick, are you here? We're gonna give you about one more minute. So it was a little fair. So if you did do the Google form after 6:30 p.m. Central Time, unfortunately, it's not fair if you were to hop in there last minute. Alrighty, we're gonna have to move on here in a second. Dominic Thompson hasn't said nothing yet.
All right, we're spinning.
Once. Going twice. All right, we're re-rolling. We're re-rolling. Dominic Thompson was not here, I guess. So that is how it works, guys. You guys do got to be present to win. So go ahead and hit it. And comment in the chat if you guys see your name.
Big money.
You guys win.
Big money.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, Chris Bruno.
Bruno.
Oh.
That is a community member.
And we know you're in the chat. Go ahead. I know you're in the chat, Chris.
Somebody in the chat. Chris Bruno, or the Brunos. Somebody of the Bruno family. We'll give you 2 minutes to check in. I know you're here, but to be fair, Chris Bruno. Any of the Brunos?
Going once, going twice. No, I'm teasing you. Come on, I know you guys are here.
No, we give you
We'll
give you a minute. We're 2 hours and 41 minutes into the stream exactly, so whenever we're there we go. That is the Bruno family. So that does wrap up that portion of the night. That is the final event activity that we have to offer. So I do appreciate every one of you guys for sitting next to Melissa. Awesome, that's good.
Thank you, Chris.
I do appreciate everyone that one of you guys joined. And I will be reaching out to you via email. I believe Jennifer Hubbard was the one that won an e-gift card that I still need to figure out how to get it to you. But I do know how to get it to you. I apologize. But yeah, I do appreciate every one of you guys for showing up today. And drop in the comment what you guys' favorite activity was for the night. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. I think we're slowly wrapping up at the night here.
Yep, just want to say thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Again, this would not be happening if it wasn't for you guys at home tuning in, especially in times like this. Things are very uncertain as in the world right now, so I just really appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in, and I appreciate our staff for being here. We are the Minneapolis American Indian Center. This community, this building, this space is for you guys, so thank you guys so much for being here. And
spiritual activity.
Oh, yeah.
When is the next one? You will have to be on the lookout for one of our social media. Follow us on Cultural Language Arts Network. Make sure your notifications are on. Yeah, that's the best I can get, the information I can give to you. We do have a Sweethearts Round Dance on February 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. So put that in your calendar. February 11th, 5 to 8 p.m. And then we do have a drum and dance next Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. You can be virtual, you can be in person, up to you. But make sure you guys do have your notifications on for the Cultural Language Arts Network, and you guys won't miss out on nothing. Alrighty, is that a wrap, you guys?
Thank you guys so much, and see you guys next time, Sweetheart Round Dance or at Virtual Drum and Dance from 3 to 4.
Thank you guys, have a good night.
See you guys.